desolate and ruined with black smoke still rising. Lin Yu scoffed. An opponent of this caliber is not worth paying attention to. The female King Yama was speechless upon hearing that. What a big mouth. Afterward, they immediately began to investigate. After observing for a while, she exclaimed, "This seems to have been burned by fire. Not even a single weapon was left intact. How powerful is this flame?" Qin Yi also confirmed, "It can be said to be the legendary heavenly demon sealing fire." At this moment, a man appeared behind them. "This beautiful lady is not wrong. This is indeed the heavenly demon's fire, released by the demon domain's demon ancestor. Baijo greets you all." The female King Yama was displeased upon seeing this. She questioned, "Person of the demon domain, what is your purpose in following me?" He quickly explained, No. I was just attracted by the demon energy here. Furthermore, I have a proposal. How about we form an alliance?" She heard this and said, "That won't work. The 3 realms and 5 domains have always kept to themselves. What exactly are you trying to do?" Baijo looked at Lin Yu and smiled. "You want to be the leader, right? I want to hear your opinion." Lin Yu crossed his arms and asked, "What's the benefit?" He smiled and replied, "The 5 domains above the 10 domains were once the noble area. The 5 elements domain was previously controlled by the demon race. The 5 domains are even stronger. There are nobles in the heavenly immortal realm. At the same time, most of the people from the heavenly domain and the primeval great realm are also heavenly immortals. We absolutely cannot resist them. But in this city, the seal of the heavenly demon's nest can be controlled by someone in the Spirit King realm. We can turn defeat into victory." They were astonished upon hearing this. "The Spirit King realm?" So he immediately asked again, "Do you know how to break this seal?" Baijo replied, "I don't know, but I can find its location. So, can I join?" Lin Yu immediately replied, "Yes, where is that heavenly demon?" He smiled and replied, "It's all down there." The female King Yama shouted angrily, "Hey, what is this nonsense you're talking about?" Hearing that, Lin Yu stood on the ground, secretly sensing it. "Is it truly that massive?" He smiled and said, "Captain, your wisdom is truly superior. It's actually a bit bigger than this city." She was astonished upon hearing this and exclaimed, "What? That's too exaggerated." Qin Yi also cried out, "Is a heavenly demon really that terrifying?" He smiled with interest. "That's a bit interesting. I'll go meet it." Hearing that, Baijo worried, "Are you serious?" He answered casually, "Of course it's real. Otherwise, wouldn't I have made a trip for nothing?" Hearing that, he was still worried. "Are you really confident about releasing the heavenly demon?" "I'm just providing a method." "That's a heavenly demon." However, Lin Yu ignored him and spoke up, "Whether we can or not, we'll know if we try. Lin Yuan, break through the ground for me and then we'll continue." He immediately flew over and said, "Yes." Immediately after, Lin Yuan struck directly down into the ground with one blow, creating a massive sound. Rocks and dirt flew up. Seeing this, Baijo was slightly confused. These guys seemed very calm before, but it turns out they're a bunch of lunatics. It seems I found the wrong allies. However, just as he attacked, something else immediately rushed towards him. "What is this?" Lin Yue quickly extended his hand and struck towards it. "Devour the sky." Immediately, Lin Yuan was pulled back towards him, avoiding the attack. He said in a panic, "Thank you, master," he replied. "It's nothing. You did very well." At this moment, on the ground, something pentagonal was revealed, like a tower, continuously emitting a mysterious purple light. Lin Yue then spoke up, "Judging by the formation runes, the entrance is probably over there. Let's go too." Baijo looked down in astonishment. So he wasn't reckless after all, but had already planned this beforehand. Time slowly passed for 15 minutes. They walked and talked. "It's nearby now." Suddenly, the female King Yama was startled and pointed in a certain direction. "What is that?" She immediately flew in that direction. "I'll go take a look." A moment later, there was something strange in front of the female King Yama. "This seems to be a killing formation. Could it be underneath?" Suddenly, a voice rang out. "It is indeed a formation, but not underneath." She was startled and looked up. At this moment, that tower suddenly emitted a yellow light. The light suddenly shot straight up to the peak. Lin Yu's group also arrived and observed. He spoke up. "It's probably the formation that claims this area. This light proves that this map belongs to us." She was worried upon hearing that. "Then won't the others know we're here in a flash?" He hid behind a tree and observed the distance. "The others have probably also claimed their maps. Besides, even if they want to come here, it won't be that fast. I found the exit. I'll go inside first. You guys protect yourselves well and adapt accordingly." Immediately after, Lin Yue quickly jumped up and dashed away. He struck directly down at a nearby position on the ground. The surrounding rocks and dirt shattered. From within, a deep black hole was revealed. A moment later, it gradually dissipated. revealing a staircase leading down, continuously emitting black threads. So Lin Yu quickly stepped down into it. Baijiu followed as well. He reminded, "It's probably very dangerous inside. Are you sure you want to enter?" Hearing that, he seriously replied, "Since I am of the demon race, it would be a bit safer to go together." Seeing this, Lin Yu could not refuse. Time passed for the duration of one incense stick. They arrived in front of a place where something was being held captive. It looked like a blue flame, bound by chains. Lin Yu assessed, "On this chain, there are traces of hundreds of Spirit King realm experts." Seeing this, Baijiu was shocked. "How is that possible? Our 3 realms and 5 domains only have about 60 Spirit King realm experts." He looked around and made a guess. 1, this place doesn't belong to the 3 realms and 5 domains. 2, it's too distant. It's the aura of the previous generation's Spirit Kings. Just at this moment, something rushed straight towards Lin Yu. He couldn't dodge in time, and that thing pierced directly through him. Lin Yu was pushed back. Baijiu was startled and worried upon seeing this. "Damn it, this kid was too impulsive. Just earlier, I felt like I had found a good ally. I can't believe he died just like that." Another blow, even stronger than before, immediately attacked Baijiu. He panicked. "It's so strong! I can't possibly dodge it. I'm toast. I'm about to die too." Suddenly, a Devour the Sky attack appeared, pulling him back and dodging the attack. Seeing Lin Yu, Baijiu was surprised. "Why are you still alive?" He replied, "Don't be afraid. The person who just died was merely a puppet I created." Just as he looked over, he saw that puppet lying, sprawled on the ground. A puppet was released? When did that happen? I didn't even notice. Baijiu thought to himself. This person's methods are truly terrifying. Then Lin Yu looked ahead and reminded, "I naturally have my own ways. Otherwise, how could I be the captain? There is nothing more for you here. Go outside and help out." He thought to himself, "My methods? How could a half-step heaven above heaven expert like you see through them?" At this, he stood up and said, "Good. However, Captain, this thing, I'm afraid, is not just a simple Spirit King realm expert. You must be careful." He thought to himself, "Perhaps he really has a way to release the heavenly demon." Lin Yu reassured, "Don't worry. I won't die that easily." After Baijiu left, he approached the object. "Your physical body is imprisoned, but your spiritual sense can leave its shell. Why don't you find someone to be a vessel and leave? You couldn't find anyone to inherit your spiritual sense, could you? What do you think of me?" It immediately roared in anger. "Human, get out!" At this moment, a formation appeared. Shirulai's group appeared. Sansheng Sha looked down contemptuously at the commoners. "How dare you set up a formation next to our map? But this formation doesn't look bad." Seeing this, Qin Yi was startled and worried. Why did they arrive without any warning? The female King Yama was also alarmed. "I'm afraid there's some bizarre trickery involved. Everyone be careful." On the other side, Lin Shu and Lin Yuan were also on guard. Bai Wuchang stuck out his tongue and looked down, smiling. "Lin Shu, be sensible and join us. You don't need to be with these low-level people." He showed no concern, lifted his head, flew up, and replied, "Since you've come, then I will take your life." Lin Shu immediately launched an attack and said, "Die!" The two of them immediately clashed. Bai Wuchang shouted, "Lin Shu, do you think you and I are on the same level? You can defeat me now?" Sansheng Sha on this side also spoke to Shi Rulai, "Leave that man to you, and leave these 2 women to me." The monk clasped his hands and calmly said, "Amitabha, Amitabha. After you are done with them, you can let this humble monk have a turn." Bai Wuchang glanced at the monk and said profoundly, "So, Master, you also have such interests." Shirulai lowered his gaze and replied, "The 7 emotions and 6 desires are precisely the path that the cultivation of the Buddhist way must pass through." Then he immediately attacked Lin Yuan, "Benefactor, for the sake of my path to Buddhahood, I can only let you die. Amitabha, Amitabha." Immediately, Lin Yuan also launched an attack to block the monk. On this side, Sansheng Sha also rushed towards the sisters Qin Yi. "Hey, my luck is not bad. I get to capture 2 beautiful women in one go." But at this moment, unexpectedly, someone rushed over and blocked his attack. Baijiu angrily shouted, "Laying hands on weak women! Sansheng Sha, you are truly shameless!" As soon as they saw him, they cheered happily. "Baijiu!" Sansheng Sha immediately retreated, angered. "Baijiu, what do you want to do?" "Are you crazy?" Baijiu spoke out in protest. "Sansheng Sha, back then you killed a demon beast from my demon domain. Today is the day this daddy gets his revenge." Hearing this, he was furious. "I have never been to the demon domain." However, Baijiu didn't listen and angrily rushed forward. "If it wasn't you, it was your father. It's all the same anyway." Hearing this, Sansheng was speechless. "You!" Immediately after, 2 spirit energy attacks powerfully collided. On this side, Lin Yu continued to persuade. What do you think of me? It replied, Peak of the True Path Realm, 3 primordials united. Still not worth my attention. Hearing that, he smiled confidently. At any time, I can step into the half-step heaven above heaven realm. Besides, I have this too. A golden mark appeared on his forehead. As soon as the heavenly demon saw it, it shouted, What? This is the Heaven Man Unity Talisman. Lin Yue looked at it and asked, You know what it is? Although it is still not complete, it's just a self-unification talisman. But the heavenly demon asserted, Not complete? You are wrong. It originally only had the self-unification talisman. Could it be that you think the Heaven Man Unity Talisman has a total of 4 talismans? Hearing this, he was surprised. Only the self-unification talisman? It explained, the Heaven Man Unity Talisman has 5 types of elements, not 4 talismans. At this moment, the figure appeared. It was a girl. If you already have it with you, then we can, conversely, talk about cooperation. Your current cultivation still cannot activate the Heaven Man Unity Talisman. I can help you activate it, but the power in your body is still insufficient. Just above, there happen to be 3 weak people. Bring them here tonight, and it will be enough. Go! Lin Yu turned around and replied, All right. Suddenly it asked again, Human, what is your name? He replied, Lin Yue. And you? She smiled and answered, Bai Shaoli, have you ever heard of the 9-tailed celestial fox? A moment later, Lin Yue had returned outside and said, You guys have some skill. As soon as she saw him, the female King Yama shouted, Lin Yu, you're finally out. Quickly come and help. Don't let them escape. So Lin Yu's group immediately surrounded the 3 men, 3 Sansheng Sha in the middle. Lin Yu gave the order, Arrest them! They must be kept alive. Thus, everyone immediately launched an attack directly at the center. On the other side, Qin Yi's group also simultaneously attacked. A series of booming sounds rang out, with rocks and dust flying everywhere. A moment later, all 3 men were tied up. Lin Yu said, Go, take them underground. Hearing this, the group replied, Understood. A moment later, they had descended. He said, I've brought the people. Bai Shaoli replied, The speed is a bit slow, but it's passable. Let's begin then. Sansheng Sha angrily shouted, Lin Yue, let me go! I am a person from the Central Sea Domain. You and I are both people of the Sea World. But Lin Yue didn't listen and began chanting a spell. Spiritual power radiated out. Immediately, all 3 men flew up. They cried out in terror for mercy. Immediately, something emerged from inside their bodies and was sucked into his forehead. Piteous cries rang out. At this moment, on the other side, Bai Shaoli also shot out something. The object shot directly into Lin Yu's forehead, startling him. Suddenly, Baiju spoke up to remind him, Someone else is here. It's probably Lei Dong. We can't let them come down here. Let's go up and meet them. Lin Yuan also agreed, All right. We absolutely cannot let them disturb the master. Thus, the entire group immediately left. At this time, the spiritual power on Bai Shaoli continuously surged. Then it rushed directly towards Lin Yue. Trash from the heaven above heaven realm has arrived. Your companions probably won't be able to last much longer. He then asked, How many people? She replied, 2 people. Hearing that, Lin Yue said, Then 15 minutes is probably enough. His eyes became sharp. Why haven't I stepped into the half-step heaven above heaven realm yet? Bai Shaoli replied, Because you don't have the half-step heaven above heaven. That is an incomplete realm. It only works on ordinary people. For a 3 primordials united person, it is ineffective. Then she affirmed, Therefore next you will be in the heaven above heaven realm. The blue light shot straight into his forehead. Then Yu suddenly let out a loud shout. Arr! Bai Shaoli reminded him. Kid, hold on a bit. Don't die! This is what you agreed to with me! He raised his hand and activated the spiritual power, pushing everyone back. Seeing this, Baiju was astonished. This is the strength of the heaven above heaven realm. It is indeed terrifying. At this moment, behind the lightning tribulation, an unusual man's face appeared. They're all just a bunch of trash, so disappointing. Wuzhu sat on the side, looking down, also feeling bored. That's right, these 5 people are not ordinary folk. Killing Badao Ge with 1 move is indeed a bit boring. Qin Yi immediately summoned her divine sense to block the attack. Then she said, Senior sister, you heal first? Lei Jai, seeing this, showed interest. Haha, there's actually someone who awakened a divine sense. That's kind of interesting. Immediately after, the 2 divine senses clashed, creating a huge impact. At this moment, Bai Jiu also rushed forward, attacking directly towards Lei Ji. He shouted. Behind him, Wu Shui stood with his arms crossed and said, Do you want my help? He replied defiantly, What? Are you looking down on me, you jerk? Demon Wu Shui, you'd better not interfere in this fight. Otherwise, this daddy will show you what's up. 15 minutes passed slowly. Wu Yuk yawned on the side and said, Hurry up! Otherwise, Big Brother Lei Dong will get angry. He smiled proudly and said, "Forget it. This daddy doesn't have time to play with you all anymore. All of you go die!" Just at this moment, a golden pillar of light suddenly shot up into the sky. Qin Yi immediately turned around happily. "The captain is out!" Hearing this, Wu Shui also became interested. "You're the one using that saber, right? I've been waiting for you for a long time." At this moment, the female King Yama reminded Lin Yue. "Captain, be careful!" He replied, "Don't worry. All of you, step back a little." At this point, he also stood up, activating his spiritual power. "I've been waiting for you for a long time. I'll give you a chance to take this move of mine. I will let Gui Xiao spare your companions." However, Lin Yue directly turned around and faced Lei Ji, which startled him. Wu Shu above saw this and angrily attacked. Courting death, the sword flew straight towards the departing Lin Yue. He easily tilted his head, instantly avoiding the attack. Seeing this, he was shocked and exclaimed, "How is that even possible? A sneak attack at this distance. Not even Lei Dong could easily dodge that." Immediately after, Wu Shui was hit by a move from Lin Yu, spitting up blood. He was surprised internally. So strong. Lei Jai also quickly jumped up. "One move to shake Shimen Wu Shui? This kid is kind of a weirdo." But Lin Yu unexpectedly appeared right in front of him and said, "Where do you think you're going?" He directly punched him in the face. It was only at this moment that they realized, "You are a heavenly grade." "No, that's wrong. You are a heaven above heaven immortal who awakened the sacred grade heaven soul." Hearing this, Lin Yue asked Bai Shaoli, "What is this heaven soul he's talking about?" She inside gently smiled and replied, "Anyway, it's something really powerful. Why are you asking so many questions?" After hearing her words, he thought, "The soul is mostly divine sense. Just now, Bai Shaoli told me to refine it. I feel like I can still refine 2 more. Divine senses like this. Bai Shaoli is one of the 10 great demon kings of the primordial era. I wonder where the other 9 are." At this moment, Lei Dong also rushed up. "Ximen Wushui, how could you take so long and still not deal with trash like those from the lower sea domain?" Could not be handled. IQ saw this and was worried. "Captain, should we temporarily bail?" He smiled and replied, "No need." When Jiufeng flew over, she flew next to Lei Dong and suggested, "Leave this shameless woman to me." He licked his lips covetously and said, "Don't ruin her face." Hearing this, Jiufeng was annoyed. "What do you mean? Do you have a crush on her now?" Lei Dong replied frankly. No man would pass up such breathtaking beauty. At this moment, Jiufeng flew into a rage and summoned a phoenix. The red flames flared up and she furiously said, "You wench, watch me tear you into shreds." He blocked in front of Qin Yi. "Don't be afraid." With a face full of worry, he said, "Jiufeng, be careful." He used the move Extreme Demonization, Heavenly Tao. A surging power erupted from him to unleash Asura's strongest move. The extreme demon grasped the phoenix's neck easily. He also grabbed her by the neck. Jiufeng trembled. "I was wrong. Please spare me. I can fulfill all your conditions." He asked, "Any condition?" Tears streamed down her face. "Yes, don't kill me." "I am willing to be your woman." He sneered. "That sounds pretty dank." He became enraged. "That wench!" He used a powerful divine palm to knock her away. "Too bad, I've never been short on women." "Asura, crush her!" 1,000 fists flew towards Jiufeng. He said coldly, "Will they fight one-on-one or rush at me all at once?" He showed his power and attacked with his companions. Ximen Wushui, Xiangshen Guiqiao, Shashen Jiangyan, Ishen Daluo. "Rush forward with me!" Baiju darted forward. "Captain, that Guixiao is injured. Leave him to us." Lin Yuan also aggressively shouted, "That's right, I've been itching to fight him for a while." Wu Shui shouted to his companions, "Boss Lei Dong, leave them to me. You all go deal with that Lin Yu." He thought, "Hell no, I don't want to meet that Lin Yu again." He aggressively revealed his fierce beast. "Lin Yue, behold the power of my heavenly grade immortal soul. Go to hell!" He wasn't backing down either. His whole body radiated light during the battle. Lin Yu still smiled disdainfully. "Heavenly grade, huh? You've got some skills." One subordinate charged forward. "Heavenly grade immortal soul!" The other one shouted aggressively. "Heavenly grade heaven soul, heavenly fiend blood beast. Let's see how you block it. Die, Lin!" Yu confidently said, "How will I block it? By casting a spell. Watch closely." From within the beam of light, a muscular figure appeared. A pair of powerful arms stretched out. This is the 3 primes merged Extreme Demonization, Heavenly Tao. Extreme Demonization, Heavenly Tao. Fiercely charged towards the heavenly grade immortal soul. Heavenly. Fiend blood beast. Right behind him, he was lurking for a sneak attack. His heavenly grade immortal soul, ancient heaven, rushed forward. "Tear him to shreds for me!" A beam of light flashed and clamped the beast's mouth shut. He flew through the air. It had collapsed to the ground. He shouted loudly, "Shimen Wushui, what are you standing there gaping at? Kill him for me!" Wushui just stood there, frowning. "I only want a one-on-one blade fight. Ganging up on the weak is not something Shimen Wushui would do." Lin Yu clenched his fist. "Very good, then watch this." He was terrified. "Isn't he using a dagger? The Death God blade is clearly a blade." He and his companions were determined to fight to the death. "Charge together and kill him!" He firmly grasped the shining blade, his eyes determined. "It only takes a moment. You must watch carefully." A light appeared between Lin Yu's eyebrows. "Great Void 8 Styles, 5th Style." The blade flashed, sweeping out a brilliant light. They were struck by the flying blade energy. They quickly fell without having time to react. He coldly looked at him. "Did you see clearly?" Wushu's mouth was wide open, his face drenched in sweat. "It was so fast. What exactly happened just now?" "This is dark magic. This is absolutely dark magic." His whole body trembled as he advanced towards him. He softly said, "I'll give you one chance to make a move." Lin Yu held the blade firmly. "If that's the case, so be it." He swung a blade strike that sent him tumbling backward. Asura Demon King, 1st Style, one breath of Qiankun Qin. Yi was frightened and panicked. How did they all die in an instant? Baijiu couldn't take his eyes off the scene. "The captain is truly powerful." Lin Yuan and the others couldn't hide their admiration. "He killed 4 great heaven above heavens so quickly. Terrifying." Lei Jai, full of fear, wanted to run away. He teleported right in front of him. "You're running way too slow." He was pierced by 10,000 arrows and could only scream in pain. He glanced over at the call. "Captain, we're here!" Lin Yue's teammates ran over, all overjoyed. "Since when did you become so strong?" "You're truly my idol. Master is invincible." He gently reminded them, "The people from above are about to descend. I can forcefully upgrade your cultivation. However, it will come with danger and suffering. Are you willing to accept it?" They bowed and shouted in unison, "We are willing!" His eyes sharp, he said, "Very well, come with me to the altar. We don't have much time left. Earlier, when I killed the 5 great heaven above immortals, the human heaven unity talisman also absorbed their cultivation, and in a short period of time, I couldn't absorb any more myself. It's perfect for them to use." The scene shifts to the 5 realms. A group of people were aggressively challenging. Guishanzi was annoyed. "That jerk Baijiu is probably who knows where, and he's not with us." Wuzong spoke up. "If he looks down on us, we might as well just kill him." He opened his compass. This item is specially used to locate demon energy. In the 5 elements realm, Baijiu has the strongest demon energy. Wait for me to pinpoint his location. But then he trembled and stuttered in fear. "This..." His hands shook, pointing in the direction of the compass. "It's over there!" "But the aura is so strong." "The demon energy wave is a bit unusual." Wuzong was full of energy. "Just some trash from the 5 elements realm? Are you scared too?" "I can't believe the people from Dongsheng Dao sect are so timid." The little demon king also looked down on him. "Move aside, you scaredy cat!" Luoban yelled, "Wait for me! Damn it! They actually looked down on me!" They arrived, and a hole in the ground appeared before their eyes. The little demon king spoke up. "Are you sure the person is down there?" Luoban was full of doubt. "Yes, but also no. Baijiu couldn't possibly have this much power." The little demon king took the lead and rushed down. "Don't be such a wimp. If you're scared, stay behind." His companions also rushed down without hesitation. Guishanzi was full of vigor. "I'm here!" Beside him, Wuzong said, "Me too!" Luoban was in a dilemma. "Damn it! Should I go in or not?" The little demon king and his group landed on the ground. His face was murderous. "I thought it was something scary. So it's just you guys." He saw Lin Yu's group being infused with more power by him. They were sitting focused, taking in the huge amount of power. They were all sweating profusely. Lin Yu opened his eyes. The streams of power from his forehead gradually faded. He thought, the time is almost here. Wuzong wondered, is this power transfer? The little demon king replied, it seems they still can't move. The boastful Wuzong roared, kid, hand over the treasure between your eyebrows to me. I'll let you live. He was full of disdain. A bunch of trash that hasn't even entered the heaven above realm. Anyone who comes closer dies. They paid no attention to his words. Guishanzi cursed, jerk. The little demon king was aggressive. Aren't you guys the same? A bunch of trash to serve as cushions for the realm sea. Wuzong was also full of fighting spirit. I, on the other hand, want to see how you'll make me die. Guishanzi rushed forward first. You guys are cultivating and can't move. So you want to scare us away, huh? Qin Yi was startled. Lin Yu and Baijiu also shouted loudly. She still screamed, Captain! You think we're that easily fooled, huh? Lin Yu was utterly calm. It's nothing, just with a flash of light. She was sent flying back. Guishanzi tumbled to the ground, then sprang up, much to the surprise of the two. The little demon king and his group were shocked. What? Wuzong raised an eyebrow, disbelieving. This? Luoban looked at her and asked, what is this situation? The little demon king turned to Luoban Taoist. You came just in time. I guess his attack won't last much longer. The four of us will charge together and kill them all. He hesitated. This Baiju is overflowing with power around him. Seeing this, the little demon king was slightly cautious. He closed his eyes and sensed. I finally broke through to the heaven above immortal level. All that's missing is finding a demonic beast to refine into an immortal soul. Baijiu opened his eyes. Captain, leave these people to me, the little demon king yelled when he heard that. A heaven above immortal. Wuzong and the little fairy were sweating and running away. Baijiu asked, Captain, what should we do now? He gently opened his eyes. Don't let anyone escape. He shouted loudly, understood, and charged alone toward the group. Just one kick sent them scattering and dodging wildly. Luoban quickly pleaded to Baijiu, we are all people of the 5 regions. Don't harm each other. The little demon king put his hands on his chest respectfully. That's right, brothers and sisters of the 5 regions. He challenged them, if you are brothers and sisters, then all of you die here today. The entire group was boiling with killing intent. The little demon king gritted his teeth. This kid just entered the heaven above immortal realm. If his cultivation is unstable, we'll charge together. Wuzong didn't hesitate. That's right, maybe we can win. Luoban was still hesitant. Only the two of them eagerly charged forward to fight Baijiu. He yelled, you have a lot of guts. But instead of fighting, the two ran away, surprising him. What? Luoban and Guishanzi were stunned. Damn it! We were tricked! Baijiu quickly changed his target. He focused his power into his hand. First, deal with these two! He jumped up, spun, and rushed toward the two behind them. Baijiu's foot scraped the ground. Small pieces of earth and rock flew everywhere. In just a flash, the two of them were lying flat on the ground. He then chased after the remaining two. You two cunning scumbags won't escape either. The scene shifts to a phoenix trapped in a cage. Fang Shenju said to him, the seal of the 9-tailed celestial fox has loosened. Why don't you go take a look, Divine King? He slowly placed a chess piece down. No rush, Fang Shenju. He continued, the 10 Directions realm is one of the 10 great ancient holy lands. It strictly prohibits anyone above the heaven above immortal realm from entering. I wonder this time if anyone can bring the 9-tailed celestial fox out or not. He replied, those ancient powerhouses don't want us to expose the secret of the ancient holy land. I will still try. Fang Shenju gently placed down a black piece. Those youth are the future of the 3 realms and 5 sects. Aren't you worried, Divine King? He still moved his chess piece. If we use the youth as a sacrifice to release the 9-tailed celestial fox's power, I am willing, Fang Shenju said softly. I lost this round. He opened up a scene where Lin Yu's group was viewed. Indeed, the seal has loosened. Fang Shenju continued, if the 9-tailed celestial fox can be released, Divine King, you can absorb the Sacred Heart and his sea of Qi to enter an even stronger realm. He said solemnly, at that time I will still need to rely on your divine power, sir, to reveal a new position. Fang Shenju gradually vanished. As long as the Divine King is willing to part with a little something, I, Fang Shenju, will definitely keep my promise. Then I shall take my leave first. He disappeared into a cloud of black smoke filling the room. Only the pensive phantom of Liu Yao Shenwang remained. Above the Spirit King is Guishu. Above Guishu is the Heavenly Emperor. As long as I become the Heavenly Emperor, why would I need to care about your opinions? He stood up from the chessboard. It seems I must slightly change the rules of the youth ranking war. I hope this will completely force him to unleash the power of the 9-tailed celestial fox. The scene returns to Baijiu, who says, the map contest has entered the final stage. Because you killed a team of Guishanzi, their map now belongs to Captain Lin Yue. He thought, killing people to seize territory? Is the youth ranking war really that ruthless? From the corpses of Luoban and Guishanzi, 2 rings appeared. He collected them and told everyone, their treasures are all for you. Hurry up and break through too. A little later, from the tunnel, the corpses of the other 2 were placed on the ground. Baijiu spoke up. Captain, these 2 are also handed over to you. He praised, well done. Baijiu stood before the corpses and reminded him, Captain, on the outside territory, the name of the owner has begun to be displayed directly. The territories of the defeated youths we killed are all under the captain's name. I am worried that forces from the primal continent and the heavenly realm will come here to give you trouble. because by killing the captain, they will surely take first place. He said coldly, I know. During that time, he pondered. These rules seem to be targeting me. Only Liu Yao Shenwang is high and mighty, but why would he want to oppose me? Baijiu knelt down and reported, I will go out and guard you. He replied, okay. He then went outside with his high-level abilities. Baijiu thought, the people from the primal continent and the heavenly realm will arrive here very soon. In the sky, a group of people were riding clouds toward them. A subordinate of Wang Ji pleaded, the map shows that all the territory of the sea realm has been occupied by Lin Yu of the lower sea region. What should we do? Wang Ji asked coldly, what do the 6 of you say? He replied, killing is good. Wang Ji smiled maliciously. That's right, Slaughter. It's time for a killing spree. Baijiu hid behind a rock and thought, I hope everyone feels this is a city and doesn't come to join the excitement. A wicked smile. He realized, so it's here. It seems our luck is still good. The man introduced himself. I am Nangong Huang. Kid hiding there, get out here now! Baijiu peeked out, his face grim in the difficult situation. He recognized them. Nangong Huang and Nangong Tian from the Nangong family. The man attacked with a palm strike. His palm shattered the rock. Luckily, Baijiu reacted in time. The man summoned a ferocious fire dragon to fight Lin Yui's group. The man shouted a display of power. Immortal soul fusion! He reminded his older brother. This person is Baijiu of the demon region. He also has a map piece. Let me kill him. Nangong Tian calmly probed. Do you know where Lin Yu is? If you do, I might spare your life. Baijiu was indignant. He was determined not to betray his captain. I don't know. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. With a cold look, Nangong Tian replied, then just kill him. His younger brother seemed to have been waiting for this. Understood. The man struck with a palm and hundreds of flames rushed forward. Baijiu, meet your maker! Baijiu used his power to resist, but it seemed to be too much. A large crack appeared in Baijiu's defensive layer, which then shattered into 100 small pieces. Nangong Tian used the power of Sky Devour to draw Baijiu's body closer. Baijiu, perhaps you should learn how to answer questions properly now, shouldn't you? His lethal gaze was fixed on Baijiu. From the cave below, not even divine sense can penetrate it. Who is down there? Baijiu struggled, gritting his teeth. There is a heavenly demon inside! If you don't want to die, you shouldn't go in there. Nangong Tian waved his hand, sending Baijiu flying far away. Lin Yu is probably inside. Let's go in. Inside the cave, Lin Yu was still observing them cultivate. He smiled as if he knew everything happening outside. I didn't even need to inject cultivation power just now. A formidable person has already arrived. Nangong Huang and Nangong Tian appeared. He asked, are you Lin Yui? He used the move to release divine sense. He felt relieved. Good thing Baijiu isn't dead yet. Nangong Tian acted imposing. It's fine if you don't answer. Either way, we're going to kill you. Will you make a move or commit suicide? He replied without reservation. It's a pity I have never liked others giving me choices. Nangong Tian laughed and ordered, make a move! Nangong Huang immediately released a powerful aura. He boasted, if we kill him, we'll be first place. He stretched out his arms. Big talk! The man still laughed, mocking him with confidence. A piece of trash from the sea realm? Yet you dare to strike first. In an instant, he had teleported in front of the man. At this point, it was too late to react. The man thought so fast. He pressed a mark directly onto the man's forehead. The man cried out, my immortal soul is shattered. He was dizzy. Tears streamed down as he yelled, you deserve to die. Nangong Tian felt completely surprised now. He swept past the man. You don't even have the qualifications to be my opponent. A blade swept past, but thousands of blades struck his body. The man collapsed, leaving Nangong Tian dumbfounded. He looked straight at the remaining opponent. It's your turn. He was still unafraid. He thought, killing trash lets you challenge. Me? Forget it. Let me show you the true divine power of my Nangong family. He raised his hand and absorbed spiritual energy. Divine power, Sky Devour. The entire cave ceiling turned a strange purple color. He laughed sinisterly. Devour everything for me. If we kill all. Leave no one alive. But then Nangong Tian's expression changed. He questioned, why can't I devour you? Is it possible that you really have no cultivation? He smiled faintly. Of course I have cultivation. Look closely. The shape of 9 tails appeared on his forehead. He was severely shocked. Heaven grade 10,000 soul mark. No, that's wrong. It's not just heaven grade. But he couldn't explain why the Sky Devour wasn't working on him. He just used a single finger, and a brilliant 7-colored light was emitted. Because your Sky Devour is a bootleg version. He yelled, no way! No way! How do you know about Sky Devour? Sky Devour is the supreme treasure of the family. I had to suppress all my peers to become the first successor. Only then was I qualified to cultivate it. His entire body was submerged in that mysterious power. His face turned pale. Oh no! This guy's Sky Devour is much stronger than mine. He used his ability to flee the cave. Run! I must tell the family about this. He frowned, looking at him. This divine power comes from Fanzhen. Fanzhen is Nangong Yue's, so I'll trade you for her. He quickly released his power and gave chase. Want to leave? Too late? He was gasping for breath, drenched in sweat, but still couldn't escape. Why is your divine power so strong? He smiled but didn't answer him. Just a gentle pull captured him and brought him back. Nangong Tian's body lay right in his hand. Don't absorb me! Spare me! The Nangong family can pay any price. He said sternly, where is the woman you captured from the sea realm? He was frightened. How do you know? His power was increasingly drained. He asked, who is Nangong Ming to you? He replied, my little aunt. He asked again, who is Nangong Yue to you? He replied, my cousin. He struck him hard, inflicting pain. Very good, don't worry, I won't let you die. The absorbed energy was transferred to Lin Shu, who was cultivating. He was excited to see this. Lin Shu has broken through too, but in the sky, other powers were lurking. Boss, I just saw Nangong Tian and Nangong Huang. Go inside. Dong Huang Jing wondered, they've been in there so long, but the map hasn't changed. If Lin Yu is indeed down there, it proves he has some skill. Dong Huang Ye saw the figure of Bai Jiu from the demon race, by the tree root. He's still breathing. Go capture him and hang him up. The sound echoed throughout the forest. Dong Huang Ye asked, Boss, are we just going to wait like this? Dong Huang Jing put his hand behind his back. Yes, whether Lin Yu is down there or not, waiting for the fight to end is still the best option. Another group arrived. Iming Yue descended. Are you two waiting for the fight to end? Dong Huang Jing laughed. It's nothing. This demon race scum is disrespectful. This young master's just teaching him a lesson. Siming Zun looked over. Trash from the demon race is causing trouble for the family's young master. Is Dong Huang personally making a move again? Bei Moyun thought. Siming Zun has a point. Something fishy is going on. Suddenly, a powerful beam of light erupted from the cave. The two groups who saw it were stunned. Someone broke through. The cultivators plunged straight down into the hole. They shouted arrogantly, Lin Yu is probably still down there. Dong Huang Jing saw this and immediately turned to order Dong Huang Ye. Darn it! We're going in too! Their group was quickly blocked by a stream of black energy. Mo Yun sensed the danger and quickly told the rest of the group, retreat! The black energy slowly dissipated, revealing Lin Xiu's ragged figure. Seeing this scene, Dong Huang Jing couldn't help but be surprised. Is this person Lin Yue? Dong Huang Yi immediately followed up. His appearance and age are indeed similar, but according to the intel, Lin Yu is supposed to have black hair. Suddenly, his eyes narrowed. A fierce killing intent radiated from his whole body. Forget it, who cares who he is? Kill him first, then we'll see. Suddenly, from afar, they sensed the terrifying power of Yi Yi. I'm here! 1 second later, their expressions showed a calculated smile. Celestial, immortal, divine sense. It's a rare physique indeed. Beside him, Siming Yui was also interested in this woman. Wait till this old man takes her into his harem. On the contrary, Mo Feng seemed very serious, interrupting their words. Is there anyone else? Then a pillar of light forcefully struck the ground. A familiar voice rang out, Of course there is! There's me, I am Lin Yuan. In the distance, the Netherworld Queen's eyes flashed with a glimmer of hope. What a shame! He still hasn't been able to break through to the celestial immortal level. Lin Yuan eagerly asked, Want to make a move? Before he could finish his sentence, he was stopped by Yi Yi. Don't, wait for Brother Lin Yu to come out. Even so, the opponent already had someone who wanted to make the first move. The sixth guy turned to his brother and asked, How about we make a move? Wang Ji replied, No rush. They broke through to Celestial Immortal 3 times in a row. Let's see what trump cards they have before we decide. Then a figure flew out of the hole. He screamed miserably. It was Nangong Tian. Seconds later, he slammed hard onto the ground. They all couldn't hide their surprise. Nangong Tian? How could he be so miserable? Nangong Tian actually lost? Nangong Tian still had a little strength left. He trembled with anger, cursing under his breath. Not only was my cultivation level taken, but even the divine power inside my body was absorbed. Lin Yu, that bastard! Nangong Ming, that bitch! And handed over the heaven-devouring starlight. Orthodoxy to an outsider. Wait until I notify the family. Suddenly, Lin Yu slowly flew out, appearing right behind him. Quite the scene, isn't it? Dong Huang Jing's face turned pale. He is Lin Yue. Lin Yue was seen effortlessly stepping on Nangong Tian and arrogantly spoke to them. It seems everyone from the primitive continent is here? What's wrong? Is no one daring to make a move? Huang Jing immediately broke the tension. He dragged out Bai Ju, who was tightly bound. Lin Yu, stop being so arrogant. He's one of yours, right? He just silently looked at Huang Jing without making any movement. Bai Ju was hanging from the tree. He became even more arrogant. He's your captain. Are you just going to watch him suffer like this? The more he spoke, the angrier and more trembling Bai Ju's face became. Seconds later, he screamed, ignoring the electrical current aggressively surrounding him. Captain, you don't need to worry about me. Dong Huang Jing quickly stopped Bai Ju. Kid, still trying to self-destruct, you don't have a chance. The Netherworld Queen turned to curse them. Damn it, you damnable bunch. Amidst the chaos, Bei Mofeng keenly noticed an opening. He easily used a successful technique to bind her. Bei Mofeng flashed a wicked smile, condensing spiritual energy in his hand into chains, and said, Come here. The Netherworld Queen didn't have time to react. Her face showed panic. This is bad! Fortunately, at that critical moment, Qin Yi suddenly appeared to help her, comforting her. Don't be afraid, I'm here to save you. But suddenly, his chain passed over the Netherworld Queen, to her astonishment, and directly targeted Qin Yi, binding her instead. Seeing that the deed was done, Bei Mofeng laughed proudly. Little beauty, you've been tricked. Just at this moment, Lin Yuan suddenly appeared, slicing off his chains. At the same time, a Dharma artifact was also hovering above Lin Shu's head, from which a flock of crows flew out. Seeing this, Bei Moyun immediately condensed spiritual energy into a snake. His voice carried a look of disdain. You dare to show off this kind of fire in front of your old man? After finishing his preparations, Lin Shu's flock of crows charged towards him. Bei Moyun also fired a stream of energy to counter it, shouting, Die for me. Seeing this, Lin Zhou also slowly clenched his fist and murmured, Break for me. After that, a spiritual body also condensed behind him as he spoke. It's just one more immortal soul. What's there to be such a hotshot about? Go die! At the same time, Zhi Mingshun also appeared above Qin Yi's head. Little beauty this time. You won't escape from this old man's grasp. She gave him a glare, as if I'm scared of you. But then suddenly, Lin Yuan appeared out of nowhere, throwing a punch at his face and saying, Your opponent is me. He stepped back, staring intensely at Lin Yuan and said sharply, You brat, how dare you ruin my good business? Lin Yuan replied dismissively, So what? Hearing his condescending tone, Zhi Mingshun grew even angrier, condensing spiritual energy into a boar, then throwing a punch towards him, shouting, Die for me. Seeing this, Lin Yuan also condensed spiritual power into an ox to fight back. It easily punched away Zhi Mingshun's boar. Seeing this, he ground his teeth in anger, wondering, This brat, a heavenly immortal at the early stage of combat body. Moreover, he hasn't even fused with an immortal soul yet. How can he be this powerful? But before he could think further, Lin Yuan suddenly appeared in front of him for close combat. He quickly defended himself, simultaneously surprised. What? At this moment, on Bei Mofeng's side, his face looked extremely strained. He formed a hand seal and sneered, Little girl, you're a divine sense in myriad soul realm, right? So am I. Looking at his expression, a look of contempt appeared in her eyes. You are truly repulsive. With that, the two immediately charged at each other to fight below. Zhi Mingshun looked at this scene. His face was somewhat puzzled. What is wrong with these three people? They had just broken through to the myriad soul realm, and still didn't have an immortal soul. Yet they could all fight a battle against a myriad soul. Peak. At this moment, Dong Huang Jing shouted, Little Nie, tell that guy to shout louder. Hearing this, Dong Huangni immediately punched Bai Ju's bound body and replied, Lin Yue, why aren't you coming over? At the same time, from somewhere unknown, Lin Yue transmitted a message to Bai Xiaoli asking, Bai Xiaoli, you seem to be afraid of something? Is there someone who makes you worry? She replied, Not currently, but there was once a spiritual sense from a spirit king realm entering this place. I'm worried there might be a sudden change. Hearing this, he consoled her. Worrying about such things is useless. We'll deal with it when he arrives. Lin Yu's figure suddenly vanished from the ground. Seeing this, Dong Huang Jing spoke up mockingly. You finally couldn't hold back, could you? Let's see what kind of skills you've got. What guts do you have? Can you defeat Nangong Tian and Leiji? At this moment, Bai Jiu also showed a worried expression, hurriedly reminding, Captain, be careful! At the same time, he blamed himself. It's all because I'm too weak. That the captain fell into danger. Lin Shu and the other three are also stronger than me now. Lin Yu could be seen, already rushing quickly towards the group of people. They couldn't help but exclaim, So fast! looking at the battle in the sky. Dong Huangjing couldn't help but ask, "Can you see clearly?" Shi Mingshun replied, "It's very fast. We can barely manage to see clearly." In the sky, Lin Yu at this moment had suddenly appeared next to Bai Ju before his eyes. Dong Huangni was also startled by his speed. Then he waved his hand and lightly slashed out a stream of spiritual energy. This stream of spiritual energy landed on Dong Huangni, causing him to cry out in pain. Seeing that the situation was bad, Shi Mingshun also stepped forward to help at this moment. The spiritual energy within his body also transformed into a dinosaur, roaring, "Kill!" Dong Huangjing also condensed a centipede behind him at this moment, intending to step forward and help. However, Lin Yue's Asura still easily controlled both of them. After that, he waved his hand again, and the chain binding Bai Ju was immediately cut off. As soon as he escaped, he looked apologetic and said, "Captain? I'm sorry." He didn't mind, and tossed him a healing elixir. While comforting him, "It's okay, you did very well." He grabbed the elixir and thanked him. "Thank you, Captain." Then he put the elixir into his mouth and swallowed it whole. Right after taking it, the severely injured Dong Huangni was thrown down in front of him. In utter astonishment, Lin Yu said calmly, "He's yours. Leave the rest to me." Upon seeing the expression on the guy's face, he immediately became furious, replying, "Okay." Seeing Bai Ju with a fist condensed with spiritual energy approaching him, Dong Huangni hastily begged, "Let me go. Let me go. I was wrong." But toward the person who had brought him to this state, he didn't hesitate to reply, "Go repent in hell." At this moment, in the sky, Lin Yu was once again radiating his aura, confidently saying, "Use your ultimate moves, otherwise you won't have another chance." On the opposite side, Shi Mingshun immediately proposed a plan. "I'll take close combat, you attack from afar. Let's charge in together." Dong Huangjing heard this and didn't object, answering, "Okay." With that said, Shi Mingshun immediately launched an attack. He threw a kick toward Lin Yu. The kick was aimed directly at his head, but as soon as it made contact, his leg broke off. He then fell to the ground, screaming in pain, and inwardly cursing, "It hurts so much. It's like kicking 10,000-year-old cold iron. This damn combat body is also a heavenly immortal." No wonder he didn't dodge. At this moment, Lin Yu also didn't have the patience to wait for him. He condensed spiritual energy onto his fingertip, into a long sword, and said coldly, "In such a hurry to seek death, I shall grant your wish." Then he made 2 slashes across Shi Mingshun's body. Taking advantage of this, Dong Huangjing slipped behind him. He unleashed his spiritual power and roared, "Let you taste the power of the heaven-grade immortal soul, man-eating beast." Facing his sudden attack, he remained completely composed. Truly poor memory. Behind Lin Yue, a figure was now condensed. Asura. Dong Huangjing clutched his chest, looking at him with cautious eyes. What did he release? To think that a single strike could destroy my immortal soul. At this moment, Lin Yu began to launch his attack. He leaped up and kicked Shi Mingshun while giving the Asura a command. "Asura, he belongs to you now." No sooner had he spoken than Shi Mingshun, who had just been kicked away by him, was now continuously receiving devastating punches from the Asura. For the finishing blow, the Asura clenched its 2 palms and smashed them down from the sky onto his body. Looking at him lying isolated on the ground, his voice revealed disdain. The cultivation of the primordial continent is nothing more than this. At the same time, Shi Mingshun seemed to sense something. Turning his head to look at the spot where Shi Mingshun had just died, his face was filled with horror. What happened? Shi Mingshun is dead? Seeing him lose focus, Lin Yuan immediately exploited the opening. Thrusting a powerful punch into his abdomen, his body trembled after taking that blow. With drops of blood staining his mouth, he muttered, inwardly, "Not good, escape first, then deal with it." Seeing him turn his back and try to flee, Lin Yuan immediately launched a barrage of continuous punches at him, along with a gentle reminder, "It's too late to leave. Die by the divine ability I awakened." Shi Mingshun's limbs were seen as if they were locked. He directly bore the brunt of Lin Yuan's attack. Not far away, Wang Ji and a group of other geniuses were leisurely watching the conflict. After witnessing Lin Yuan's might, he spoke with a hint of appreciation. "Interesting. Such power. This person must have a divine ability. It's good that he's a little capable. It just so happens that he can help us deal with a few small fries." At this moment, behind him, a person named Kui Gong turned to look at another person named Huanlo and asked, "Huanlo, you haven't spoken the whole time. What do you think?" He replied, "The problem is that Lin Yu, he is not simple. It might require us to work together to deal with him." Wang Ji heard this and turned to look at him, his voice devoid of emotion. "Huanlo, you really think highly of Lin Yu?" Meanwhile, Lu felt dissatisfied. He's not just thinking highly of Lin Yue. I think he's looking down on us. Facing their question, Huan Luo replied in a calm tone, think whatever you want. At the same time, he wondered who he really was. Returning to Lin Yu's side, he had now picked up the storage ring of Shi Mingshun and examined it, then smiled contentedly. A lot of treasures in here. On Lin Yuan's side, he also picked up Shi Mingzun's storage ring and murmured to himself, Master never misses a storage ring. I'll take it for Master. At this moment, Bei Moyun and Bei Mofeng looked at the bodies of Shi Mingzun and Shi Mingshun in utter shock, exclaimed, the others are all dead. Glancing at the two of them, Lin Yue simply gave a light command, Bai Ju, Lin Yuan, go help out. Hearing the command, the two of them stepped forward without hesitation, their faces bearing excited smiles as they replied, yes. Seeing that they now had free time, the female Yama advanced to Lin Yue's side, cupped her hands respectfully and said, Captain, thank you. He gently replied, no need to be so formal. Hearing this, she felt incredibly fortunate. If I hadn't chosen the right person, I would probably have died a long time ago. Afterward, Lin Yue looked up at the battle on the battlefield in the sky, a triumphant expression on his face. Only 4 of them are left. Just at this moment, Bai Shaoli's voice, carrying a hint of urgency, suddenly rang out, someone is coming! Very strong. No sooner had the words fallen, than Lu Ri, Divine King, appeared before their eyes. Lin Yue sighed softly, it's really lively here. Looking at the person before him, his eyes showed a hint of vigilance as he sent a telepathic message to Bai Shaoli, asking, is that Lu Ri, Divine King? That oppressive feeling is really strong. What is his cultivation realm? She replied with a trace of caution. Peak spiritual king realm. This is only his divine sense now, not his true body. Hearing this, a look of astonishment suddenly appeared on his face. A mere wisp of divine sense actually possesses the combat power of the peak spiritual king realm. At this time, Lu Ri, Divine King, slowly flew closer to Lin Yue and whispered, I finally meet you. You really have come back. He looked puzzled and asked back, do you know me? He replied, my younger brother, did you lose your memory? During the time you were not in the heaven realm, everyone missed you a lot. My younger brother, come back to the heaven realm. Come back to my side, and I will treat you well. As long as you hand over the Divine King token. At this moment, he was rapidly contemplating heaven realm in his mind. Contemplating. Why do I have some related memories? The sea god of the sea realm seems to have forgotten me in the darkness. The divine official also knows me. Lu Ri, Divine King, says I am his younger brother. Perhaps this is my true identity. But so what? The me now is just a transmigrator. Lu Ri, Divine King, saw him standing there without answering, and immediately urged, my younger brother, do you still refuse to forgive me? But you've been away for so long, hiding from me for so long. Did you only bring back this trash? Lin Yue turned his head to look at Lu Ri, Divine King, behind him, then addressed everyone, saying, let's change location, you don't need to follow. Knowing that he did not want to involve the others, he sighed, my younger brother, you are still the same. Not cruel enough. Afterward, the two figures had completely vanished from the sky. Below, everyone watched him leave. Each of them looked worried. Among them, Su Yi prayed especially hard, you must return safely. In contrast to them, Wang Ji at this moment looked at Lu Ri, Divine King, who had just left, his voice filled with fear. That man was really strong. The people around him also reacted one after another, sighing, he's at least in the spiritual king realm here. Isn't the spiritual king realm not supposed to be able to enter? At this moment, Lu Ri, Divine King, and Lin Yue had appeared at a spot quite far away. With the arrogance of a superior, he spoke in a commanding tone, come here. Let me help you activate the Divine King token. Let's see just how strong you are now. Saying that, he unleashed a surge of energy from his body. Feeling that surge of energy quickly bore into Lin Yu's body, he flinched slightly. This is not activating it. He wants to take this Divine King token. But the Divine King token automatically protects its master. At this moment, Lu Ri, Divine King, suddenly clenched his fist and ordered, give it to me, the Divine King token. Inside Lin Yu's body, the Divine King token was vibrating slightly, but it seemed to have no intention of leaving his body. Seeing this, he felt a bit strange. The Divine King token still won't leave your body? Based on the time, it should be that you used it to merge with it. Not relying on it, right? Seemingly thanks to the push from Lu Ri, Divine King, Lin Yue could sense the Divine King token inside his body more clearly. Then he spontaneously speculated, perhaps it's reincarnation. I have been reincarnated for 100,000 years. That's why the Divine King token he mentioned has perfectly merged with me. Then suddenly, A line of text flowed out from the Divine King token in his body, which startled him slightly. New divine ability. At this moment, after trying to deduce but having no result, Lu-Ri Divine King continued to threaten Lin Yue. If you won't hand it over to me, then I will destroy your host body. But no sooner had his words fallen, Lin Yue had quickly reacted. He preemptively struck, using the divine ability, 100-fold space-time overlap. 5 elements. Dao Seal Bell. Even though he was attacked suddenly, he seemed not to care at all, and casually raised his hand to launch a palm strike. Then the attacks of the two clashed, creating a colossal explosion below. Witnessing the exchange between the two, Six sighed, "Is that commotion caused by Lin Yue? The power is truly terrifying." Seeing that he seemed somewhat engrossed, Wang Ji quickly reminded him, "Stop worrying about that. Capture the person first, then figure out the rest." At the same time, in the sky after the explosion, Lu-Ri Divine King maintained his nonchalant demeanor and spoke with an arrogant tone. "The Divine King token truly lives up to its reputation as a supreme treasure. Too bad your foundation is too weak." In contrast to him, Lin Yue was covered in injuries and breathlessly asked, "What exactly is the Divine King token?" At the same time, he was deeply terrified inside. His strongest strike, with a 100-fold increase in power, had no effect on him whatsoever. Seeing that he didn't even know what the Divine King token was, Lu-Ri Divine King complained, "Imperial Father, do you still think you were right to do that? You gave him the Divine King token, the most precious treasure of the Heaven Realm. But now he is here, and doesn't even know what the Divine King token is. If you were willing to give it to me, you wouldn't have to die." Seeing that he did not answer his question, Lin Yue forced himself to ask again, "What exactly are you talking about?" But this question of his seemed to make him suddenly snap out of it, with a superior demeanor. He replied, "That's right, what's the point of talking so much? The Yu now is nothing more than an ant. I will take back the Divine King token, unleash the 9-tailed celestial fox's true form, and truly become the 12th main god." Seeing that he was lost in thought again, Lin Yue took this opportunity to whisper to Bai Shaoli, "Time substitution. Bai Shaoli, I'm counting on you." She smiled and replied, "Understood." Afterward, from his heavily injured arm, a mysterious aura gradually flowed out. Sensing the power brought by that aura, he was not surprised. "Sure enough, time substitution won't change my consciousness. It can only make my body, in a small space around me, return to a state from a previous moment." On the opposite side, Lu-Ri Divine King also saw that his wounds had quickly healed. He praised in a calm voice, "So this is the power of the Divine King. Token, truly admirable." Saying that, he suddenly attacked and said, "It's mine now!" Despite being attacked suddenly, Lin Yue easily lowered his center of gravity at this moment, dodging his attack. Seeing that, he was slightly surprised, only to see that at this moment, Lin Yue's aura had completely changed. He laughed casually. "Little guy, it's my turn to play with you." Lu-Ri Divine King stared at Lin Yue, grinding his teeth in jealousy. "The divine sense of the 9-tailed celestial fox is in your body. My younger brother, why is your luck always so good?" He finished speaking. He tossed something out that looked like a feather, exuding a dark black aura towards him, while saying, "Divine King token, 9-tailed celestial fox. All these things will belong to me." Seeing that, he was not to be outdone, and quickly shot out a burst of energy towards him, replying, "Let me see how capable you truly are." The attacks of the two clashed, creating a black void space. Round it were the two people's energy surges, trying to devour the opponent. At this very moment, in the land of the 10 Directions realm, a golden stream of energy suddenly shot into the sky. When everyone around saw it, they were all stunned, their eyes wide open. At this moment, the Light Divine Official and Dark Divine Official were also standing there, staring intently at the center of the light pillar. While everyone around seemed to be in chaos, something happened in the 10 Directions realm. What happened? The ripple is truly terrifying. Nangong Tian saw that the two of them at this moment still maintained a calm expression. He bravely stepped forward, cupped his hands respectfully, and asked, "The 10 Directions realm is the land opened up by the Divine King. May I ask, Light Divine Official, do you know what is happening inside? The ripple is likely the power of the spiritual king realm." The Light Divine Official heard this and gave an ambiguous reply. "Everyone, there's no need to panic. Just observe for now. Everything is under the Divine King's control." Saying that, he muttered to himself, "The 10 Directions realm is governed by Divine King Lord. If anything were to happen, he would definitely appear first. If he still hasn't arrived, then things are probably normal." At the same time, where Qin Tian was standing, he seemed to sense a slight unease and reminded the young man beside him, Tian'er, you must not let anything happen to you. He replied confidently, don't worry. Patriarch Tian'er's merit and that of Zili Tianyu are nearly equal, plus the invincible space-devouring divine ability. Even if the opponents join forces, self-preservation won't be an issue. Hearing this, he seemed slightly relieved and agreed. You are absolutely right, I was overthinking. At the same time, in another place, Zihe turned to look at Wu Yai and anxiously asked, Wu Yai, I feel like something has definitely gone wrong. In this 10 directions realm, do you think you and I will be able to survive? He replied, logically speaking, it's very difficult. But I feel that Lin Yu does not follow conventional logic. Hearing that, Xuan Ming, not far away, chuckled. Arrogant old crow trash from the lower sea domain. Do you still need to speculate? I think you guys are toast already. Diluo also stood up and agreed with him. All 4 of them combined are not enough for my disciple Lei Dong to slap once. It would be a miracle if they didn't die. Being mocked by the 2, Zihe couldn't help but shout, You guys! But before he could finish speaking, Wu Yai timely stopped him. Don't bother arguing with them. In a couple more hours, we will naturally know who the winner is. At the same time, in the sky, the battle between Lin Yu and Lu Ri Divine King was still raging fiercely. Bai Shaoli, inside Lin Yui's body, said confidently, You can't defeat me, because this is the territory of the 10 great holy lands. You can only exert yourself to this extent. Otherwise, the ancient restriction will choke your divine sense. Even though his clone was gradually dissolving, the arrogance in Lu Ri Divine King's words did not diminish at all. The 9-tailed celestial fox truly has some skill. I hope that when my true body descends, you still have such a foundation. As for my younger brother, I will wait for you in the heaven realm. Facing his threat, Bai Shaoli looked disdainful. Heh! If this lady's true body can escape the predicament, she might just eat you up. After speaking, her aura gradually faded, revealing Lin Yu's clear eyes. Returning to her spirit form, she comforted him. All right. Don't be discouraged. This lady believes you will definitely surpass that guy. He replied confidently. I feel the same way. While muttering to himself, it seems that now, this body, when using Bai Shaoli's divine sense, is still a bit forced. Returning to Lin Yue's companions, at this moment they were being held captive by Wang Ji and his companions using spiritual power. He asked suspiciously, Duke, how come you are dealing with that little woman from Jie Hai? It's taking so much effort and you still haven't finished? After so much effort, you still haven't finished dealing with it. Facing his question, the Duke did not answer. He unexpectedly lunged towards Qin Yi Yi, swinging his hand and slapping her, threatening. One last question. If you are willing to be my woman, I can spare your life. She was knocked hard to the ground by his slap, creating a crater. Even so, she still struggled to prop up her trembling body and stand, and replied coldly, Get lost. Wang Ji now understood his intention. He looked disgusted and said, All right, stop playing. There's no sound coming from that side anymore. Meanwhile, Lu Ri wondered suspiciously, I wonder who won and who lost. At this moment, the Duke still had no intention of stopping. Hearing her refusal, he angrily lifted a nearby rock, threatening, Woman, die with the person you're waiting for. Even in a life-or-death situation, Qin Yi Yi still responded resolutely. He won't die. No one can kill him, not even a god. Seeing that she still maintained that attitude, he swung his hand and threw the rock towards her, yelling, Then you go die first. Looking at the rock flying towards her, she calmly closed her eyes and prayed, Lin Yuaguga, I can die, but you must continue to live. Seeing this, her companions couldn't help but shout in unison, No! A loud explosion rang out. The Duke looked at the explosion and sneered, a woman who doesn't know her place. But just as he finished speaking, a voice, seemingly from nowhere, echoed, The one who doesn't know his place is you. Hearing this voice, the female Yama looked surprised and called out his name, Lin Yue? While the others shouted in unison, Captain! Only to see that Lin Yue had already embraced Qin Yi Yi. Without suffering a single scratch, he then said softly, Die! And raised his hand to strike out the 50x5 path seal palm. As he met his palm strike, the Duke immediately spat out fresh blood and was sent flying backward. His body flew straight through the forest, slamming into a cliff face. After the dust settled, he was seen lying motionless on the ground. On the cliff face behind him was a massive indentation. Seeing this, Wang Ji and the others were startled and terrified, muttering, His single blow killed the Duke! At this moment, a killing aura continued to emanate from him. Staring intently at Wang Ji's group, he stated it as a matter of fact, All 3 of you must die. Seeing that he had turned his killing intent towards them, they immediately felt uneasy and yelled in fear, We're screwed! But just at this moment, pillars of light suddenly appeared from the sky, enveloping them accompanied by a voice. The Z-Lai battle has concluded! Hearing this, everyone except Lin Yue was stunned. It's over? Among them, Wang Ji let out a great sigh of relief. I'm saved! At the same time, Lin Yu flashed a cold smile, thinking to himself, the Z-Lai battle ending a few hours early. It looks like Lu Ri Divine King couldn't wait, and wants me to hurry to the Heaven Realm. Good thing! I had already installed the Imperial artifact on Nangong Tian earlier. Otherwise, that jerk would have gotten a free pass. At this moment, the voice sounded again. Teleportation begins. Then everyone disappeared one after another. At the same time, Wu Yai smiled broadly, exclaiming, Lin Yu! Lin Yuan is back! Ziha also showed a look of joy and replied, That's right, this is too good. None of our people are missing. On the other side, Zhou Yu saw Lin Shou return and quickly asked, Why is it only you? Where is Wu Chang? He replied nonchalantly, He's dead. Hearing his nonchalant voice, Zhou Yu angrily pointed at him. You! But he seemed to sense something. He suddenly stopped, looking slightly stunned. Then he grabbed Lin Shu's shoulder and laughed loudly. You broke through! This is great. I said you were more dependable than Wu Chang. Lin Shu, our Juyu Sea domain will rely on you from now on. In contrast to the joy, Kang Mong on this side was filled with doubt, asking why San Sheng Sha and the others hadn't come out yet. The Sea Lord also looked puzzled upon hearing this. What happened? He tried to reassure himself. No way. Lei Dong and the others haven't come out yet either. Shen Ming, standing nearby, heard the two of them talking, and also looked thoughtful. What exactly is going on? After a moment of fruitless thought, two appeared beside Lin Yue. Xuanming asked, Lin Yue Qin Yi Yi, what happened inside? Explain clearly to this venerable lord. Why are all the disciples from our upper sea domain, all of them, dead inside? Facing his interrogation, Wu Yai looked angry. Your disciples died? How is that related to us? Zihe also agreed from the side. Exactly! Are you trying to bully us because you're stronger? Seeing that they had no intention of explaining, the Nangong clan head also turned his angry gaze towards them. Not a single one of the disciples from our ancient continent came out. This is too weird, another person agreed. This must be related to the Heaven Realm. The Shiming clan head also stepped forward to interrogate them. Let's go find the divine official. Our people couldn't have died just like that. The Bo Mo clan head also agreed. He said angrily, let's go. At this moment, Wang Ji was standing in front of Guangming divine official. Cupping his hands, he reported, that's what happened inside. Divine official, sir. We have disappointed you. After hearing his presentation, Guangming divine official said softly, stand aside for now. Seeing that there was nothing else, Qin Tian stepped forward to question the divine official. All the disciples of our 4 major families are dead. This matter, your heaven realm must give us an explanation. Seemingly ignoring his words, he replied faintly and perfunctorily, for this matter you should go ask Lin Yue. But upon hearing that name, he was immediately stunned. Lin Yue? Dong Huang Taishan stood up angrily at this point, shouting loudly, to question Guangming divine official. Are you taking us for fools? Lin Yu is a person from the lower sea domain. Could he possibly kill people from the 4 major families? With someone taking the lead, the others now dared to stand up and question. Guangming divine official, even if you want to protect your own people, you can't just ignore common sense, can you? Even though he didn't care about them, facing the questioning of numerous major forces, Guangming divine official also fell into contemplation. Then he turned to look at Lin Yue and asked in a threatening tone, Lin Yue, tell me what exactly happened inside. At the same time, he was secretly cursing. It's all this jerk Lin Yu's fault for causing this mess. Our heaven realm isn't taking the blame. Faced with his intimidation, Lin Yue was also enduring an invisible pressure. But suddenly a beam of light appeared, enveloping his body, helping him resist the pressure. Although a little afraid, Wu Yai stepped up to speak for him at this moment. Guangming divine official, is there some kind of misunderstanding? Our Lin Yu is still just a child. Facing his explanation, Guangming divine official didn't take it to heart. Instead, he became even angrier. Nonsense, the person this lord asked is Lin Yue. Hearing this, Lin Yu knew that he had to step forward at this moment. He replied calmly, intimidating me is useless. Your heaven realm people. We're killing people indiscriminately inside. Do you want me to take the blame for them? Hearing him say that, Wang Ji immediately shouted angrily, Lin Yue, what do you mean? Lu also stepped up at this moment, saying, it was clearly you. But before he could explain, Lin Yue continued, you all said that you wouldn't bother killing people from our lower sea domain. That's why we were able to survive and return. But the ancient continent and upper sea domain, and the comrades of the 5 realms, he said up to this point. He let out a soft sigh. Then he secretly gave himself a trophy. When it comes to acting skills, this old man is on the level of an award-winning actor. On the other side, after hearing Lin Yu's words, their faces wrinkled even more with anger. We almost misunderstood him. Thinking about it, it makes sense. How could someone from the lower sea domain do it? That jerk Guangming divine official would even use such a low-down trick. You people from the heaven realm are going too far. Guangming divine official, give us an answer. That's right. The heaven realm is taking advantage of us too much. If you don't provide an explanation, nobody is leaving today. Faced with their continuous questioning, Guangming divine official decided to stand firm. The rule of the Zilai battle is, life and death are determined by heaven's will. Are you trying to rebel? Seeing that he was still being stubborn, everyone could no longer hold back and erupted. I don't care what your rules are. So what if we rebel? If we don't avenge our family disciples today, none of you will leave the ancient continent. You're going too far with your bullying. Let's fight those jerks from the heaven realm. Seeing them like this, Guangming divine official also started to look troubled. It seems this matter cannot be avoided. He thought. He pointed at Wang Ji and his group. All right. Then this lord will give you an explanation. The three of them are yours to deal with as you wish. Hearing this, Wang Ji and his group were simultaneously stunned. What? Wang Ji was a little flustered at this moment, trying hard to explain. Divine official, sir, it was really Lin Yu who did it. The others also tried to defend themselves. That's right. We almost died at his hands. We've been wronged, not letting them continue. The clan heads had already gathered their power and rushed towards them. You're about to die and you're still making excuses. Disgusting. Kill them all! It seemed to happen instantly as a sound rang out. Die! Then the three of them simultaneously lost their vitality, thinking the matter was resolved. Guangming divine official stood back with his hands clasped. With his previous arrogant demeanor, are you satisfied now? Seeing him continue to boast, the crowd was still not satisfied. Qin Tian was the first to shout. What do you mean, are we satisfied? You people were the first to be inhumane. The others then agreed. Exactly, is it fun to cause harm to both sides? The people of the heaven realm truly are unreasonable. But this time, faced with the fury of the crowd, Guangming divine official maintained his arrogant look. All right, shut up, all of you. Divine King Sir has a decree he wishes to announce. As the words fell, in the sky, a crack suddenly appeared, accompanied by a voice ringing out, Bring the number one on the Zili list, Lin Yu, to see me. Hearing that name, the crowd was simultaneously shocked and angry, unable to help but exclaim, Lin Yu, the number one on the Zilai list. Guangming divine official stood with his hands clasped at this moment, respectfully replying, Understood. After that, Qin Tian angrily turned and pointed at Lin Yu, questioning Lin Yu. Why are you number one on the Zilai list? You! Did you just kill them? Are you putting on an act? Seeing that the crowd had switched targets, Guangming divine official added fuel to the fire from the side. Since you've understood, then what are you waiting for? Qin Yi and the others saw that the situation was bad at this moment, and immediately appeared next to Lin Yu. She asked, Captain, what do we do now? Baijiu also comforted him, Don't be afraid. Whether it's life or death, I will be with you. At this moment, the crowd saw that he could still stand there, and continued to question Lin Yu. What else do you have to say? Another person interrupted. Don't waste words on him. Just kill him directly. Avenge our disciples! At this moment, Wu Yai's face revealed determination. He stood in front of Lin Yu and said, I can only hold on for 10 breaths. Little Lin, if you can return to Guyai Hai, the array formation there can protect you for a period of time. Seeing everyone standing by his side, regardless of life or death, Lin Yu smiled cheerfully, then reassured them. Everyone, no need to be tense. It's fine. After saying that, he stepped forward to face the crowd. Good, since that's the case, I will give you all an explanation. The Heaven Realm's disciples are dead. The Ancient Continent's disciples are dead. The Upper Sea Domain's disciples are also dead. I have become the number one on the Zilai list. Does anyone here oppose it? Qin Yi? The others didn't even think, and replied with a smile. No objection. After the crowd replied, Lin Yu smiled confidently and looked at the other group of people. Look, everyone. Isn't this a very logical thing? The crowd was a little stunned after hearing this. Come to think of it, that really is the case. It's true, only 6 people remain in the Zili battle now, and them choosing the best among the mediocre, so that's how it is. Seeing that the crowd seemed about to stop, Guangming divine official continued to add fuel to the fire at this moment. Even so, it cannot prove that he is not the culprit. Faced with his targeting, he still stood casually with his arms crossed and replied, It seems divine official, sir, believes his disciples' words, and has already declared Lin Yue a criminal in his heart. Oh, well, if that's the case and the divine official wants to kill me, I absolutely will not resist. Hearing him say this, he was once again stuck, and continued to curse in his difficult situation. In his heart, this jerk is truly cunning with his words. Seeming to sense his hesitation, Lin Yue continued to provoke him. Divine official, sir, is not making a move. Is it because there are too many people here? If that's the case, why don't you kill me tonight when it's quiet? Don't worry, I won't cause any commotion. The more he spoke, the more difficult the situation became for Guangming divine official, and he continued to curse. Truly shameless. This time, this lord cannot help but deal with him. I also have to prevent him from being falsely accused by others, and shifting the blame onto this lord. Thinking of this, he quickly cleared his own name. This lord is not a person who abuses private authority. Furthermore, this is the divine king's order. Anyone who dares to harm you is going against this lord! I announce that the number 1 on the Zili list, Lin Yue. The others are listed as the top 2 of the Zili list. Having finished speaking, he used his spiritual power to envelop Lin Yue. Let's go, come back to the inn with me. I will ensure your safety. After that, he continued to release his spiritual power, setting up a boundary to cover the entire area, announcing Lin Yue as the number 1 on the Zili list, and receiving an audience with the Divine King. This lord, in the name of the Heaven Realm Divine Official, sets up this boundary to fully protect Lin Yue. Tomorrow morning, we will depart for the Heaven Realm. Scene change. Lin Yue is sitting in a room, cross-legged, meditating and cultivating. Bai Shaoli suddenly appeared outside at this moment, asking, "That guy wants to see you. Do you have any plans?" He replied, "This matter is indeed a bit troublesome." She comforted him. "Don't worry, even if his real body makes a move, this grandma can still save your life." Hearing this, he seemed a little surprised and smiled as he looked at her. "You're that powerful?" She replied, "Ridiculous. If this grandma's real body were to appear, the 6 medicine divine king is nothing at all. Those that the great holy lands imprisoned. Which one isn't countless times stronger than the 6 medicine divine king?" Hearing her mention the 10 great holy lands, he took the opportunity to ask, "What exactly are the 10 great holy lands?" Bai Shaoli explained, "It seems you know nothing about the high-level universe. In the universe, there exist 10 great holy lands. In the 10 great holy lands, imprison our 10 ancient demonic beasts. There are also 12 universes. The 2 are independent of each other." Hearing her speak, he was slightly surprised, then asked her suspiciously, "You are all so powerful. Who imprisoned you here?" She replied, "Of course, the one who created the 10 great holy lands and the 12 universes. But he is too far away from you. Don't even mention him. Even the 12th universe where you are standing is only the weakest universe. You still have a very long path to walk." Seeing her provoke him, Lin Yue was not to be outdone and retorted, "Then you are also the weakest ancient demonic beast." She immediately flared up at this moment. "You jerk!" "I just said it. The 10 great holy lands and the 12 universes are independent. It takes millions of years for a universe and a holy land to randomly overlap. This has nothing to do with being strong or weak." Suddenly he sighed emotionally. "It seems we have quite a destiny." She let out a cold snort and replied, "This is heaven and earth's creation for you, kid. If you had come late, this grandma might have had to leave." Then Lin Yue supported himself and stood up, saying, "I've almost finished recovering. Do you have a way to leave here?" Bai Shaoli replied, "Of course I do. But once you pass through the Zili barrier of the Emperor City, you will be discovered." He explained, "I don't want to leave. I just want to go to the Nangong family to save someone." Hearing this, she also felt relieved and told him how to get out. "Just raise your hand and draw open the barrier." After hearing her, Lin Yue immediately did so. Scene changed to the Nangong family. Madam Nangong was sitting in a room at this moment, sobbing. "Tianer is dead." The great elder, actually, is preparing to choose someone else to seize Nangong. Use body and win the devouring starry sky. Next to her, Qin Tian at this moment was also trembling with anger. "Damn it, my Tianer just died. They're already thinking about replacing him with someone else." Just at this moment, a guard walked in, clasped his hands, and reporting to the clan head and the great elder. "They have already chosen the candidate." He was slightly surprised and asked, "Who is it? So fast?" The guard replied, "Nangong Fei Yun of the branch family." Hearing that a new candidate had been chosen, Madam Nangong immediately slammed the table and stood up, angrily looking at the damn guard. "That thing belongs to my Tianer. No one is allowed to touch it." The guard fearfully reassured her, "Madam, calm down. The Grand Elder is personally guarding the forbidden area. and personally presiding over this matter. Hearing that the Grand Elder also appeared, both of them simultaneously showed a look of shock. It's actually the Grand Elder! At this moment, Lin Yu suddenly appeared, next to the two of them, saying, "Nangong Tian is not dead yet. Tell me where the forbidden area is." Qin Tian was shocked when he saw Lin Yue appear here, and couldn't help but be astonished. "Lin Yue, why are you out?" Madame Nangong immediately stepped forward to inquire about the situation. "Tianer is not dead? Where is he now?" He spoke, reminding them, he is indeed not dead. So now you should be thinking about how to protect Nangong Yue. Hearing this, she also fully understood the situation is extremely dangerous. That's right. If the Branch family takes away the devouring starry, Sky, even if Tianer survives, he will also suffer humiliation. Lin Yu spoke, offering a proposal. If that's the case, take me to see Nangong Yue if you hesitate any longer. I guarantee Nangong Tian will not see the sun rise tomorrow. These words inadvertently made Qin Tian furious. How dare you threaten us? You're seeking death. Seize him first. We'll deal with things after we see Tianer. Seeing their lack of cooperation, he sternly warned, I am the person the Six Medicine Divine King personally wants to meet. Guangming Divine Official. You heard it just now, didn't you? Lin Yu spoke again, while dodging to the side, avoiding them. Quickly lead the way. If anything happens to Nangong Yue, I want your entire Nangong clan to be buried. The imposing aura radiating from him forced him to comply. Fine, I will take you, don't worry. It's not time yet. Outside the barrier, the Nangong ancestor was unleashing his magic. Blazing flames enveloped his body. As soon as he saw someone approaching, the subordinate quickly stopped them. Stop! The ancestor has commanded that. All unrelated individuals are forbidden from approaching. Qin Tian loudly pleaded, Ancestor! Tianer is not dead yet, please stop! Hearing these words, the soldiers turned to shout at him. What are you saying? Man, arrest these two! As he finished speaking, countless subordinates began to rush forward. Everyone charge together! Tonight is a happy day for our branch family. How can we let the main family be overbearing? The main family still wants to rely on their influence to bully others, dreaming. They carried sharp swords and knives, surrounding Lin Yu. This guy is not from the family! Kill him! Kill him! He showed no fear, and quickly activated a skill. Countless scythes shot out, sweeping away that riffraff. Lin Yu madly swung his arms, clearing them out. Seeing this scene, the remaining people turned pale with fear. Universal energy, this person is truly strong. After dealing with the subordinates, he advanced majestically. Everyone was terrified, and made way for Lin Yu. Even Qin Tian was shocked by this ability as he passed. This is messed up! Retreat! Lin Yu reached out and summoned a magic circle. He lightly touched it with his hand. The very next second, the circle opened up, creating a portal for him to pass through. Seeing Lin Yu take such a risk, Qin Tian warned, Don't touch the barrier! You will suffer a backlash. Seeing him still enter, he chased after him. Get in! But just as Qin Tian's hand touched the portal, bolts of lightning quickly activated, blasting him away. Qin Tian quickly regained his composure. Using his feet to counteract the repulsive force, the subordinates rushed forward, asking him, Nangong Qin Tian! Who exactly is the person you brought here? If he disrupts the ancestor's inheritance, and Nangong Fei Yun's cultivation, the ancestor will not let you off. Seeing their worry, Qin Tian reassured them. He is the #1 on the heavenly ranking list. How can I let you punish him? One person spoke up towards that direction. So what? Offending the ancestor will still lead to death, Qin Tian replied. He is someone the divine King Feng personally summoned to meet. If he dies in the Nangong family, we're all screwed. As he finished speaking, everyone felt helpless in the face of this situation. Inside that barrier, Lin Yu finally arrived at the Nangong ancestor's location. As soon as he saw him, the ancestor asked, Who are you? Lin Yu introduced himself. I've come to advise you. Nangong Yu. I must take her away. Nangong Fei Yun witnessed that arrogant attitude and immediately became annoyed. What kind of trash are you? Get lost! Seeing him lose his composure like that, the Nangong ancestor reminded him, Focus on your cultivation. Wait until you are calm and composed before entering the palace. There's no more time to waste. Clearly seeing that his words were ineffective, Lin Yu rushed forward. It seems this reason won't work. Witnessing his speed, the ancestor secretly lamented, So fast! But the Nangong ancestor immediately launched a preemptive strike. He acted first to create an opportunity for Nangong Fei Yun to escape. The time has come. Yuner, quickly go find Nangong Yue. Yes! The Nangong ancestor's dazzling sphere was instantly cut by him in half. Qin Tian loudly warned the ancestor, Ancestor, this kid cannot be killed! He is the #1 on the heavenly ranking list. But the Nangong ancestor didn't pay any attention to that matter. The #1 on the heavenly ranking list dares to be so insolent? At this moment, Lin Yue suddenly summoned the body of Nangong Tian. I truly wouldn't dare. He reached out and tightly gripped his neck. Lin Yu's strength was so great that causing Nangong Tian to spit out blood. So how about now? That familiar figure made the Nangong ancestor panic. Shouting, Nangong Tian! He pleaded weakly, Ancestor, save me. Lin Yu spoke, making a demand, use his life to exchange for Nangong Yue's life. He sternly reminded the ancestor, if anything happens to Nangong Yue, his life will also be lost. You should think about it. Hearing that, the Nangong ancestor fell silent in thought. At this moment, Nangong Feiyun had reached Fan Zhenzhen's location. Little beauty, what good is it that your mother betrayed the Nangong family? What was the point? In the end, doesn't the devouring starry sky still belong to me? She used the last of her strength to shoot out a stream of vital energy towards him. But this move could not harm Nangong Feiyun. Forming that vital energy for so long, and you still want to launch a sneak attack on me? Too bad this little skill can't kill me. He moved closer and closer to Fan Zhenzhen. She screamed in fear, Lin Yue Gege. Suddenly, a glowing purple energy appeared behind Nangong Feiyun's back. A stream of radiant purple energy appeared. Who's looking to die? Don't you know the ancestor is currently protecting me? The very next second, his whole strong body was pulled backwards. He couldn't resist the pulling force at all. Upon seeing the mastermind, Nangong Feiyun exclaimed in surprise, Ancestor, are you satisfied now? His whole body was slammed straight onto the hard ground. Seeing Nangong Tian right in front of him, Nangong Feiyun was even more astonished. Nangong Tian, you're still alive? Hearing that, he replied annoyedly, what's wrong? Do you really want me to die? After observing Nangong Tian's condition for a moment, he secretly plotted, Nangong Tian is injured! Just one move to kill him, and the devouring starry sky will still be mine. Having finished speaking, a wave of scorching energy enveloped Nangong Feiyun. He frantically lunged toward Nangong Tian. What is trash like you trying to do? Nangong Feiyun laughed triumphantly. Die, Nangong Yu is mine now. In that moment of life and death, Lin Yu arrived in time and killed him with his sword. He warned everyone. Anyone who dares to touch Nangong Yue will die. Witnessing that move, Nangong Tian secretly exclaimed, he's gotten stronger again. The Nangong ancestor suddenly gathered his energy. The next second, a terrifying flame erupted, illuminating the entire space. Bastard, you dare to kill someone from the Nangong clan. Right in front of this old man? The abundant energy was so intense that it pierced through the barrier. Witnessing this brilliant flame, everyone was astonished. It's the Nangong family! The ground beneath Lin Yu's feet suddenly cracked open. 2 dragons with sharp fangs emerged and attacked him, pretending to attack in the east while striking in the west. Do you think I'm that easy to trick? But Lin Yu still dodged quickly and conveniently grabbed Nangong Tian. Seeing that he intended to escape, the Nangong ancestor decided to pursue him relentlessly. You want to save someone? You are too naive! At this point, his flame had spread, so wide that it enveloped an entire building. Nevertheless, Lin Yu remained calm, swinging his sword and cutting the flame in half. Witnessing this move, the Nangong ancestor was utterly shocked. How can this be? Isn't he just a celestial immortal? Not flinching, he waved his hand and controlled the fire dragon to chase after Lin Yue. Seeing this, he threw Nangong Tian to take the blow for him. Here, I'll give him to you. The Nangong ancestor quickly redirected the dragon to fly in a different direction. Nangong Tian! Taking advantage of the ancestor's distraction, Lin Yu immediately fled elsewhere. Fan Zhenzhen was startled by the sound and turned her head. He approached and consoled her gently. I've come to save you, sister. Lin Yue Gege! Lin Yue got behind her and severed the ties for Fan Zhenzhen. Then he picked her up. Let's go! But the Nangong ancestor was in close pursuit right behind them. The two of them thus began a chase. You can't escape! Lin Yu suddenly stopped and drew his sword to confront the Nangong ancestor. He swiftly swung out sharp sword attacks, shattering the flame. Seeing his move being blocked just like that, left the Nangong ancestor extremely bewildered. This guy truly has the strength to oppose me. How can this be? Lin Yu turned his back and chuckled softly. Goodbye, not allowing him to leave so easily. The ancestor resorted to his final move. You want to leave? Stay here for this old man? Seeing this, Nangong Tian raised his voice to remind the Nangong ancestor, Ancestor, you must not use the devouring starry sky against Lin Yu. That stream of purple energy surged out, chasing after him. But Lin Yu merely reached out and absorbed it. Everyone was astonished by this scene. How can it be? This is the devouring starry sky. How could he know the devouring starry sky? It seems he's even stronger than the ancestor, having all his moves figured out like that. The Nangong ancestor roared furiously, "Damn it! This belongs to my Nangong family." Hearing that, Lin Yue merely curled his lip into a smile. Since Nangong Ming took it away, it is no longer the Nangong family's property. Stop now! If you keep absorbing, your realm will drop. The Nangong ancestor was frightened upon hearing that, and retracted his spiritual power. Darn it! When he was done dealing with him, Lin Yue left with peace of mind. The people who had been watching all this time approached to mock the ancestor. "Nangong, old scoundrel! You wretched fool!" That young man was Lin Yue, right? "Truly formidable! Nangong, old scoundrel, you couldn't even keep him!" Nangong Tian, seeing the Nangong ancestor being bullied like that, angrily shouted, "The three of your families are still laughing at others' misfortune? Sai Shi Mingzun, Dong Huanjing, and Bei Mo Yun from your three families' records were all killed by Lin Yue." The three people were inevitably surprised to hear the news. "What did you say?" They suspiciously asked Nangong Tian again. "Are you telling the truth?" Nangong Tian confidently replied, "It's completely accurate. His power." "Didn't you all see it just now?" At that moment, before he could finish speaking, they immediately chased after Lin Yue. "Lin Yue, you SOB! You tricked everyone!" Wu Yai was currently standing elsewhere, observing. The Nangong family caused such a big commotion. It seems this Lin Yue really did go to rescue Fan Zhen. Zhen. That's a bit too risky. As soon as he finished speaking, Lin Yue suddenly swooped down to the venerable Wu Yai. "Help me protect my friend for a moment. I'm going back into the barrier." Seeing Lin Yue, Wu Yai was extremely surprised, leaving the barrier so casually, and even rescuing Fan Zhen. How did you manage that? Because time was too short, he quickly flew away. "No time to explain, we'll talk later." At this moment, the group of people had also arrived here. "Lin Yue, don't run!" "Lin Yue, you shameless scoundrel!" Qin Yi and the others also arrived just then, and asked the venerable Wu Yai what happened. "Did the captain make a move?" "I'm not exactly sure what happened." "You guys take Fan Zhen away from here first." Hearing this, she carried Fan Zhen and left. "Let's go." In a large palace, the light divine official and the dark divine official were calmly sitting and chatting with each other. "Among all the people here, only you can break my barrier. I've always been with you, so I really can't figure out how this happened." Hearing this, the dark divine official proposed, "Then stop thinking about it. Aren't you going to go outside and check?" He sneered and replied, "Why go out? If they can kill Lin Yue, it would be revenge for my disciple." The dark divine official spoke up to remind him of the worst-case scenario. "What if Lin Yue runs away?" "You know the divine king's temper well." The light divine official merely snorted lightly. Seeing that reaction, he thought to himself, "My lord, I'll help you pass this obstacle." Turning back to Wu Yai, he had already erected a protective shield. Those guys still didn't give up, continuously attacking to break the shield. "Lin Yue, get out here!" "Don't be a coward." "You're a swindler!" Wu Yai couldn't take it anymore and spoke up, asking them, "What are you people trying to do?" Dong Huang Taishan angrily spilled out a long stream. "What are we doing? That SOB, Lin Yue, killed almost all the official record keepers of our four families. I want blood for blood." Hearing this, he sternly warned them. "This is getting too serious." Seeing that Wu Yai didn't believe him, he didn't want to say anything more. "I won't waste words with you. Ask the other record keepers under your command, and you'll know the truth." On the outside, Wu Yai showed a worried expression. How could this be? But inside, he was secretly gloating. "This Lin Yue is pretty good. He took care of those loudmouths, huh?" Lin Yue then spoke up to challenge them. "No need to ask anyone else. I admit I killed all that trash. But if you want to kill me, you'll have to see." If he agrees. From the high sky, the light divine official appeared and loudly declared, "Lin Yue is the person the six medicine divine kings need. No one is allowed to touch him." Having said that, he waved his hand, releasing countless vines towards Lin Yue. He allowed the Guangming Shenguan to drag him away from here. But those guys were not satisfied with this decision at all. "Don't you dare go!" Seeing the incoming attacks, he immediately swung his hand, creating a strong defensive layer. "Follow me." They can't stop them. This made the crowd furious. "Damn it! Guangming Shenguan, we will remember this feud." Seeing Lin Yue being captured, Qin Yi and Lin Shou were about to rush up to rescue him, leaving the master behind. "Let's fight our way up to the heavenly domain." But Wu Yai stopped them. "You young ones don't need to panic. Lin Yue is not reckless. I think he'll figure out a way himself." At that time, Lin Yue had been brought onto that massive phoenix. Lei Shen asked the Heian function, "Where did the Guangming Shenguan go?" Is he not returning with us? Who knows? The two high and mighty Shen Guan always act, without ever putting us in their eyes. Bai Shaoli at this moment suddenly appeared and warned Lin Yu, "Kid, don't do anything stupid." He thought for a moment and then made a decision. Should we take a trip around the heavenly domain? All right, let's get ready to fly. While they were deep in conversation, an intruder suddenly appeared. Who is it? Tianmo Wang spoke up arrogantly, challenging them. This venerable only wants Lin Yu. If you don't want to die, scram. Before he could make a move, the Guangming Shenguan quickly launched an attack first. Tianmo Wang calmly swung his hand, blocking the scorching energy wave. Everyone who witnessed this power was left with their mouths agape. The Huaming Jifu did not stop there but continued to attack, causing the Guangming Shenguan to cough up blood. The other two looked at him being defeated like that, and were incredibly surprised. What? Defeated the Guangming Shenguan in one move? Seeing the unfavorable situation, the Guangming Shenguan was about to rush over and grab Lin Yue, but Tianmo Wang was faster, standing between them. He was utterly frustrated, only able to shout, "Tianmo Wang, you're in for it!" He glanced briefly at the person in front of him, the top 4 of the heavenly divine ranking. Tianmo Wang realized he couldn't compete with the Guangming Shenguan, so he had to beat it. "Damn it, Mo Tian Wang, take Lin Yu away!" And they both vanished just like that. After the incident, the Guangming Shenguan and the others quickly went to find a way to deal with this matter. What happened? Lin Yu was snatched away. It's Tianmo Wang. We cannot deal with him. Report back to the Divine King, my lord. In a certain forest, as soon as Tianmo Wang brought Lin Yu here, he immediately let him go. You can leave now, he asked suspiciously. Why did you save me? He calmly replied, because I was bored. But those words were not enough to satisfy Lin Yu's curiosity. I'm very curious. Why would the great Tianmo Wang of the demon cult become the dark divine official of the heavenly domain? Seeing that he knew him so well, Tianmo Wang was slightly surprised, as expected of the number 1 on the record-keeper ranking. Truly impressive. How do you know? Lin Yu reminded him to get back to the main point, instincts. Can you answer my question now? Tianmo Wang honestly expressed. Because you are the only person in the universe who can change this place. He continued, recounting the heavenly immortal Spirit King Realm, Emperor Realm, Saint Realm, and Divine King Realm. In our 12th universe, after the old Divine King fell, no more Divine King Realm powerhouses have appeared, and only the Divine King Realm can be called the main god of the universe. Hearing this, Lin Yu asked curiously, so what realm are the masters on the heavenly divine ranking in right now? Tianmo Wang revealed to him, you've met the Spirit King Realm before. As for the Emperor Realm, they are infinitely stronger than the Spirit King Realm. I, Wu Tiandadi of the Dongsheng, sect leader of the Jihai, are all Emperor Realm. The Saint Realm is close to the Divine King Realm, the heavenly divine ranking. The strongest individuals in the demonic god ranking are all in the Saint Realm. For example, Liu Yao Shenwang, Hai Shenlong, Tianfeng Daren, the primordial continents, Ben Dayao Shui Qilin, and Gui Yu De Ting. There is also one person, number 3 on the heavenly divine ranking. He is even closer to the Divine King Realm than Liu Yao Shenwang. But he didn't want to follow the old Divine King's method, sacrificing living beings to enter the Divine King Realm. As a result, he was framed by Liu Yao Shenwang, along with the old Divine King. Halfway through his speech, Tianmo Wang suddenly sensed something. Who's there? He quickly launched an attack to punish the opponent. A miserable scream echoed. Fortunately, the person inside was still unharmed. That person was none other than Wu Yai. Seeing this, Lin Yu spoke up, begging, Demon King, don't hurt him! He's on my side. Hearing that, Tianmo Wang stopped his hand. Good, as long as he knows what he should say, and what he shouldn't, I won't touch him. He walked over to Wu Yai and asked for a favor. Venerable, please help me tell Qin Yi and the others that I will wait for them here. He quickly complied, I understand. Be careful with everything. After Wu Yai left, Tianmo Wang turned to remind Lin Yue, if Liu Yao Shenwang personally makes a move, I won't be able to protect you either. Tianmo Wang spoke, instructing him, go find the great unwavering one, the Buddhist venerable of the primordial continent. It is rumored that he and the 12th universe are just as old. However, if you want to meet him, you must first pass through the domain of the Great Family. First, enter the central region of the primordial continent. Hearing those words, Lin Yu smiled slightly. In the end, the Great Family is still indispensable. Before leaving, he asked for a favor. If you happen to meet the little Divine King again, tell him that we did not betray. We are just enduring and continuing to live, using our own way to be loyal to him. Lin Yu nodded and replied, I understand. Tianmo Wang sternly reminded Lin Yue, you absolutely must continue to live. After a moment, Qin Yi and the others finally caught up with him. Lin Yu, we're here! Lin Yu didn't waste time and directly asked them, I have to make a trip to the central region of the primordial continent. It is fraught with danger there. Who among you is willing to go? Everyone immediately replied in unison, I am willing! One person spoke up, providing him with information. I heard a piece of news. The Nangong family is about to open a once-in-a-century Pildao Grand Gathering. That place is very close to the center of the primordial continent. Perhaps it's an opportunity. Hearing that, Lin Yu took out a mask. Then let's conceal our appearance a bit. Put on the masks and let's go. He suddenly noticed Lin Xiu's eye-catching appearance. Lin Xiu, your hair is too showy. Let me help you dye it a different color, okay? He adamantly refused. No way! But Lin Yu didn't mind and simply cast a spell. The next second, Lin Xiu's hair changed to purple. He angrily shouted, you son of a gun! Purple suits you very well. After a while, everyone had equipped themselves with a disguise. We're all set. With that said, Lin Yu waved his hand, signaling them to depart. Let's go! Before they reached their destination, Baijiu spoke up to remind him. I'm afraid this time, we will encounter other record keepers at the pill gathering. Lin Yu replied, confused. Other record keepers? The record keeper battle has organized a total of 9 cycles. The previous 8 cycles have produced quite a few powerhouses. He continued to describe their opponents. However, the Spirit King realm will probably not appear at the pill gathering. Most of our opponents are powerhouses below the Spirit King realm. The opponents I know are Lingbao Dao Ren, Taishang Dao Ren, Pudi of the Dongsheng Dao sect, Ghost Empress Mo Chen Chen of the Ghost Domain, Ghost Lady Bei Mo Yu of the 4 Great Families. Lin Yu suddenly sensed something. Someone is fighting ahead. Up ahead, Taishang was furiously swinging his sword at Bei Mo Yu, but she managed to dodge all of them. Taishang had no choice but to summon a massive rock to deal with her. Realizing the situation was unfavorable, Bei Mo Yu quickly unleashed her firepower to gain the upper hand. 2 terrifying streams of power clashed. Looking at the moves, his move didn't do jack. She could only sigh. I didn't expect this guy to be so strong. Qin Yi observed for a moment before speaking up to ask. That Dao Ren looks so annoying. Should we go help her? Lin Yu quickly stopped her. Don't act rashly. Baijiu spoke up, providing him with some information. This woman is Bei Mo Yu of the Bei Mo family. Hearing this, Lin Yu became somewhat interested. She has a very high status in the Bei Mo family? How high? She is in the top 3 of the 8th cycle's record keeper ranking. She is the shining jewel of the Bei Mo clan chief. The other person is a top 2 expert from the 7th cycle, Taishang Dao Ren of the Dongsheng Dao sect. After hearing that, he thought for a moment, this is kind of fun, let's go help her. Taishang gritted his teeth, pressuring her. Bei Mo Yu, I advise you to obediently hand over the pill recipe for the reverse cycle immortal pill. Otherwise, I won't hold back. Bei Mo Yu firmly replied, dream on. At this moment, Lin Yu suddenly appeared. You should stop right there. He curiously asked, who are you, Qin Wu Nian of the Tiao sect? While he was distracting Taishang, she took the opportunity and ran away. Stop! Seeing that he was about to chase, Baijiu immediately appeared to hold Taishang back. If you want to chase her, you'll have to get past us first. The two then launched into a fierce battle. While Baijiu was confronting Taishang, Lin Yi took the chance to chase after her. Miss, please stop. Bei Mo Yu saw this and didn't hold back, striking towards him. Lin Yu quickly maneuvered to avoid the strike. He activated his protective barrier and approached her to negotiate. My person is helping you hold off the enemy. It's not right for you to just run like this, is it? Bei Mo Yu asked for Lin Yu's identity. Who are you? What do you want? He stated his request without hesitation. Qin Wu Nian of the Dai Tiao sect. I need a qualification to participate in the Pildao Grand event. Therefore, I will save you. Seeing that this request was too simple, she asked again suspiciously, that's it? Lin Yu replied firmly, that's all. After the agreement was finalized, he spoke up to ask about the situation. It seems like you have quite a bit of trouble. Tell me, I don't want to cause too much trouble. Bei Mo Yu began to recount. This time I went to the Pill King Temple to seek a pill recipe. Probably no outsiders knew about it. I don't know why, but on the way back, I was ambushed by Taishang Daoren. After hearing that, Lin Yu raised a question. Perhaps the problem isn't with outsiders. Hearing this, she began to rethink. You mean someone in my own family? Let me think again. It was my younger brother who insisted I go to the Pill King Temple to find the 7th grade pill recipe for the reverse cycle immortal pill. A 7th grade pill. There's a very good chance it will win the Pildao Grand event. Having received that pile of information, he asked curiously, wait, what exactly is the Pill King Temple? Beimo Yu explained. The Pill King Temple is a domain that the four great families jointly protect. It holds the inherited method of alchemy, which is controlled by the people of the four great families. The speculations made her head spin, so she decided to drop it. Forget it. I really can't figure out who sold me out. Let's talk about our business. I will help you get the qualification to participate in the Pill Dao Grand Event. In return, I hope you can continue to protect me at the Pill Dao Grand Event. Beimo Yu continued, offering Lin Yi a reward. The winner may be able to enter the Pill King Pagoda and have the chance to comprehend the level of Pill Dao left behind by Dari Wuliang Buddha Honored One. At that time, if you need any medicinal pills, with my own abilities, I can satisfy you all. After hearing that, he agreed without hesitation. Deal. Lin Yu thought to himself, coincidentally, I also want to go in and search for the whereabouts of Dari Wuliang Buddha Honored One. With the matter settled, they quickly moved out. Then let's go. You two come home with me first. I have to tell my father. The pill recipe for the 7th grade reverse cycle immortal pill is in hand. All right. At this moment, Qin Yi suddenly appeared to report to him. Taishang Taoren ran away. Lin Yue didn't pay much attention. No worries. Let's go to the Beimo family first. At the Beimo family, Beimo and Lei was currently refining a spiritual tool under the guidance of Grandmaster Yan. Young man, your talent is not bad. Listen to my words, and your future prospects will be vast. At this moment, Lin Yu also arrived at this place. Seeing that old man, he curiously asked, who is that old man? He is Grandmaster Yan, the disciple of the Pill King. Beimo Bing, seeing his son's talent, couldn't help but burst into laughter. Wen Lei, my son, to be praised by the Grandmaster. Your future is definitely going to be bright. Wen Lei, why don't you quickly thank the Grandmaster? After observing for a while, Lin Yu asked curiously, why does your family still need to go to such lengths to get a pill recipe? She spoke up to explain that Grandmaster Yan and I don't see eye to eye. I always feel that his method of alchemy has some kind of issue. He also doesn't like me. However, he did once successfully demonstrate the refinement of an 8th grade pill. Just one time. Hearing that, his heart felt a bit suspicious. Only demonstrated it once? Are you sure it was an 8th grade pill? Beimo Yu firmly replied. Definitely. When an 8th grade pill forms, it has auspicious clouds. The medicinal pill also has 8 spiritual patterns, which are the signs of an 8th grade pill. Lin Yu sneered softly. In that case, I basically understand. Let's go over there. They walked towards Beimo Bing. Father, who are these people? They are the helpers I found. She respectfully presented the item to him. Father, I've brought the pill recipe back. Beimo Bing replied with satisfaction. Very good, very good. Tag. Very well, take it back and study it. Make sure to get a spot in the Pill Dao Grand Event. Grandmaster Yan saw this and proposed to Beimo Yu. Since you've obtained the pill recipe, let me take a look and help you consult on it. But she flat out refused. My path of Pill Dao doesn't align with Grandmaster Yan's, so I'd rather not. Being treated like this made the old man extremely furious. My master is the former Pill King. I consider my Pill Dao path to be unmatched in this primeval continent. How dare a wretched girl like you be so disrespectful to me? Beimo Bing sternly ordered Beimo Yu. Stop being difficult! Quickly show it to the Grandmaster. After receiving the item, Grandmaster Yan immediately prepared to leave. I'll return after a little research. But she stopped him. Grandmaster Yan, are you trying to take the pill recipe? I'll give it back to you later. Lin Yu suddenly stood up and stopped the old man. Wait, Grandmaster. If you can already refine an 8th grade pill, why would you need this 7th grade pill recipe? Grandmaster Yan replied in confusion. Who are you? What do you want? He spoke up without reservation, throwing down a challenge. I just want to broaden my horizons by observing Grandmaster Yan refine a pill. Why don't you let me watch? But the old man disagreed with this. I am a Pill Dao Grandmaster. Why should I let you observe? Seeing this, Lin Yue made a suggestion. Fine then. Let's refine the reverse cycle immortal pill together. Let's see who can refine it better. Everyone who heard this was surprised by his attitude. He wants to compete with Grandmaster Yan in alchemy? Seeing Lin Yu dare to challenge him, Grandmaster Yan shouted angrily. I am the disciple of the Pill King. What gives you the right to challenge me? He smirked slightly and exposed the old man's lie. Because I am the true disciple of the Pill King. Qin Wunian heard this, and Beimo Bing's face showed extreme shock. Beimo Yu and Beimo Wenlei were equally astonished upon hearing it. He is the disciple of the Pill King? How can that be? What kind of background? Do you have that makes you worthy of being my master's disciple? Lin Yu sternly declared. This is a battle for the honor of my Pill King sect. It concerns my master's reputation, and I will not allow anyone to use his name to impersonate him. and scam people. Grandmaster Yan still tried to look righteous. "Who are you calling an impersonator and a fraud?" He just chuckled. "We'll know after a duel, right?" Xin Yi also spoke up to provoke Grandmaster Yan. "Could it be that you're chicken?" Hearing that, the old man flinched. "Me scared. What a joke. I just don't bother to bicker with you all." Lin Yue darted, and was already behind Grandmaster Yan. He grabbed the old man tightly. "Too late to leave." "What are you going to do?" In the next second, he gently swung his arm and knocked Grandmaster Yan down. Bei Mobing witnessed this scene and cried out in shock. How is this person's cultivation level even higher than Grandmaster Yan's? Bei Moenlei worriedly shouted, "Master!" Meanwhile, Bei Moyu was curious about his identity. Who exactly is he? Lin Yu stepped forward and stomped right on the old man's head, asking again, "Are you going to duel or not?" Grandmaster Yan weakly begged, "Patriarch Bei Mo, save me." At this moment, Bei Mobing also began to suspect the old man. "This is an internal matter of your Pill King sect. I cannot interfere. Grandmaster Yan, just fight him." He impatiently stomped down harder on Grandmaster Yan. Finally, the old man had to confess. "I was wrong. I am not the disciple of the Pill King. I'm just a fraud." The three others were thunderstruck upon hearing this confession. "What?" she asked, confused. "Then, how was he able to refine an 8th grade pill before? Was the 8th grade pill also fake?" Lin Yu spoke up to clarify. "I guess it was a mystic pill that could produce the phenomenon of an 8th grade pill. The tag show. But they have no medicinal effect. They're just for show." Upon hearing the bad news, Bei Mobing couldn't hold back and gave Grandmaster Yan a beating. "Who sent you here to impersonate and deceive people? Speak up, and I will leave your corpse intact." The old man was in too much pain and had to reveal that it was a mysterious person. "He gave me 10 million spiritual stones and the method to refine mystic pills, telling me to come here. The main purpose was to provoke your relationship. I don't know anything else." Bei Mobing was furious. He immediately kicked the old man out. "Throw him out for the dogs!" Afterward, he turned to thank Lin Yue. "I apologize for the trouble today, sir. If you hadn't intervened, we would still be deceived. Sir, please name your reward. This old man will certainly satisfy you." He politely replied, "It's a small matter. No need to be so polite." Bei Moyu came forward and said to Bei Mobing, "Father, then I will take young Master Qin and the others to arrange their accommodation first." He nodded and replied, "Go, go." In his heart, Bei Mobing felt differently now. He doesn't need a reward. I actually underestimated Qin Wunian. Inside the palace, Lin Yu walked and asked, "Have you figured out who the mastermind behind this chaos is?" She pondered for a moment and then offered her deduction. "It's probably someone from the 4 great clans. The Donghuang clan is the clan that often wins at the Pill Dao Grand Meeting, so the suspicion is small. The Nangong clan, who wants to completely restore Nangong Tian, has the highest suspicion. However, the Shi Ming clan also cannot be ruled out." Hearing this, he suggested, "First, tell me specifically about the Pill Dao Grand Meeting." Bei Mo Yu immediately reported to Lin Yu the details. The participants in the Pill Dao Grand Meeting are the 4 great clans and the southern region. Each faction has 1 representative plus 1 assistant. Tag. The pill meeting is divided into 2 parts. The first round is collecting 10 medicinal ingredients. The second round is pill refining. The Pill Dao Grand Meeting is held in a forest within the Pill King's secret realm. Most of the medicinal ingredients needed for refining pills below the 9th grade can be found there. The first round is held there. You can compete for the medicinal ingredients, regardless of life or death. This is also why I need your help. She continued to describe the other rounds. In the second round of pill refining, all participants start simultaneously. It will be judged by the Pill Dao Grandmasters of the 4 great clans, plus the Pill King Pagoda, and Pill Dao Grandmasters in the Pill King Temple. The winner will be selected and granted access to the Pill King Pagoda. Then she presented the pill formula she had to Lin Yue. The Pill King, Lord, is a disciple of the Da Ri Wuliang Buddha. Therefore, within the Pill King's Dharma, there is a heritage of the Da Ri Wuliang Buddha. This is the pill formula for the inverse reincarnation pill. Young master, you can study it with me. Let me take a look. After quickly glancing at it, he immediately pointed out the crucial points. These spots are the key points. You should go and try it. Bei Moyu could only exclaim after hearing this, "Young Master Qin is truly awesome. I will go and try." Saying that, Bei Moyu also quickly set off. "I'm leaving now. Young master, please rest." After she left, Lin Yue immediately started his cultivation. The immortal god realm is divided into 3 stages. He has just stepped into the first stage. To enter the second stage, he needs an immortal soul. Unfortunately, the immortal soul that unifies the three elements is extremely hard to find. 3 days passed quickly. Bae-mo Yu excitedly looked at the finished product in her hand. A 7th grade pill is successful! Bae-mo Bing suddenly approached to deliver bad news. Yeah? I have some bad news for you. An Gongtian, even though his cultivation hasn't fully recovered, has successfully refined a 7th grade pill. Bae-mo Yu was utterly stunned upon hearing this. What? A 7th grade pill has been refined? Then don't we need an 8th grade pill to win? But the inverse reincarnation pill is already the highest grade pill formula that our Bae-mo clan could obtain from the Pill King Temple. Lin Yue, who had been listening, stepped forward and asked, "You can get a 7th grade pill. If it were me, I wonder if I could get a higher grade pill formula." Bae-mo Yu also agreed with this idea. It's worth a shot. However, only members of the 4 great clans can enter the Pill King Temple, unless... She approached Bae-mo Bing with a suggestion. Father, can you give young Master Qin a drop of Bae-mo Wen's essence blood? That way he can enter the Pill King Temple. He agreed upon hearing this. That's all we can do. At the entrance of the Pill King Temple, Bae-mo Yu whispered instructions to Lin Yue. Young Master Qin, you just need to hand over this drop of essence blood to the guard at the gate to enter. Each person's essence blood can only be used once. Donghuang Zhisheng suddenly spoke up in greeting. Miss Bae-mo, long time no see. Seeing him, she turned to introduce him to Lin Yue. This person is Donghuang Zhisheng of the Donghuang clan. He will participate in this pill meeting. His pill Dao strength is not low. Donghuang Zhisheng curiously asked, Don't be so distant. And who is this person? Lin Yue replied briefly. Qin Wenyan? He kindly suggested, Just now. I got a 7th grade pill formula from the Pill King Temple. Yue, would you like to discuss pill refinement for a bit? But Bae-mo Yu coldly refused. I think we'll pass. Young master, let's go. Being publicly embarrassed like that made Donghuang Zhisheng extremely angry. He raised his voice to expose Lin Yue. Wait, Miss Bae-mo. The person you brought is not a member of the Bae-mo clan, is he? Seeing her panic. Tag. Donghuang Zhisheng seized the opportunity to press her further. Only members of the 4 great clans can enter the Pill King Temple. Why did you bring an outsider here? Bae-mo Yu was put on the spot, seemingly not knowing what to do. Originally, I just needed to hand over a drop of essence blood. Now this is going to be trouble. The guard, having listened this whole time, immediately requested, Miss Bae-mo, please have your companion show the Bae-mo clan seal. The crowd behind also chimed in. Trying to use an outsider to sneak through the gate, the Bae-mo clan, is truly getting worse. Bae-mo Yu is screwed. I don't think the Bae-mo clan has a chance this time. Bae-mo Yu suddenly stood on her tiptoes and boldly placed a kiss on Lin Yue's cheek. This scene made the onlookers gasp. After that, Bae-mo Yu turned and fabricated a reason for the guard. Qin Wenyan is my husband. It's just that we haven't publicly announced it yet. Therefore, he is a member of our Bae-mo clan. She continued to ask, Isn't the son-in-law of the Bae-mo clan considered a member of the 4 great clans? Can I enter now? Seeing this, the guard had no choice but to let them pass. It counts. Seeing him pass easily made Donghuang Zhisheng indignant. Damn it, how dare he marry Bae-mo Yu, you're dead. He suddenly flared up and shot a raging blue flame towards Lin Yue. Die! Bae-mo Yu anxiously shouted, Be careful! But this move had no effect on Lin Yue. He waved his hand and extinguished the flame. Lin Yue pressed his sharp sword right in front of Donghuang Zhisheng's face. How can this be? Don't kill me! Seeing Lin Yue about to do something reckless, Bae-mo Yu quickly stopped him. Young Master Qin, you can't kill him. Killing Donghuang Zhisheng here will definitely cause a conflict between the clans. Lin Yue withdrew the flame and spoke with disdain. Killing you? I'm afraid of dirtying my hands. The confrontation scared him so much that he collapsed to the ground. With that settled, he approached the gate. Can I enter now? Yes, yes. His subordinates approached Donghuang Zhisheng and asked, Boss, are we going in? He spat bitterly. Go where? I don't believe his strength is that great. Does he really have time to also study the pill Dao? Someone change my pants. I want to see what kind of pill formula he can get. At this moment, Lin Yue had already entered inside. He lightly glanced around. Lin Yue was excited by the purpose of this place. Bae-mo Yu mentioned that the further you walk down this path, the stronger the pill formula you obtain will be. I'll take a look around then. A voice suddenly echoed from the interior. This old man has refined 3,000 pills in his lifetime, successfully entering the Pill King realm above the 9th grade. I helped 50 people enter the Spirit King realm, and 800 people enter the Immortal God realm. Hearing this, Lin Yue sneered slightly. This Pill King really likes to brag. Even in death, he wants to announce his achievements. The voice continued to echo. This old man's only regret is not being able to refine the Supreme Emperor grade pill. It could allow a strong practitioner of the Spirit King realm to step into the Emperor realm without any obstacles, and with no side effects. What a pity. Seeing the dead end ahead, Lin Yu couldn't help but wonder, is the wall just a 7th grade pill formula? It shouldn't be just that, right? After pondering for a moment, Lin Yu summoned his spirit beast to help him. It swung its fist straight down onto the wall in front. In the next second, a dazzling ray of light flashed from the crack. He was astonished to see the new stream of energy slowly being absorbed into his body. This is the Pill King's treasury, the Pill King's heritage! After a while, 2 hours later, after the absorption process, Lin Yu was somewhat dissatisfied. Tag 1. This part of the Pill King's heritage is incomplete. There is still a part in the Pill King Pagoda. It seems I have another reason to go to the Pill King Pagoda now. Saying this, he took out the remaining part to try it out. Let me test the quality of the Pill King's heritage. The energy gradually formed a bursting pill. Lin Yu examined the pill for a moment and then commented, "It's only a half-step 9th grade Pill King Master's pill. But this bursting pill feels like only an idiot would fall for it. It's useless." Outside, a terrifying explosion erupted, as if it wanted to sweep across the entire area. Everyone was shocked by this energy. "What's going on? That light is intense." Finally, Lin Yu stepped outside. "You're out, young Master Qin. What pill formula did you get? Let's talk after we leave. We'll head back first." With that, the two returned together. He casually tossed away the bursting pill. Dong Huang Zhusheng thought it was something precious, and immediately picked it up to examine. This pill is at least above 8th grade. This bastard! How could he be so careless? In the next second, the pill suddenly cracked, startling him. It suddenly began to glow, and then the bursting pill exploded, blowing away the people there. The day of the pill meeting at the Pill King Pagoda finally arrived. Bei Mo Yu walked and spoke, guiding Lin Yu. "Young master, this is your first time here. Let me introduce you to the influence of the clans. Over there is Nan Gongjian, the new clan head of the Nan Gong clan and vice clan head Nan Gong Tianchen. There is also Nan Gong Tian. Nan Gong Tian and the others stared intently at them. She looked in another direction and introduced, "Over here is Shiming Kui, the Shiming clan head, and Shiming Qiuye, their heavenly prodigy of this generation." He briefly glanced at the blue-haired man, Shiming Qiuye, and Shiming Kui standing far away. In front of them were some familiar figures. They are Wu Tian, the great emperor, Ling Bao, Taoist Ren, and Grand Supreme Taoist Ren of Dongsheng Dao. Sect Shiming Qiuye suddenly walked up to strike up a conversation with Nan Gong Tian. "Nan Gong Tian, I heard your Nan Gong clan was beaten up by that Lin Yu from start to finish. Is that true or false?" "That's none of your business, you defeated subordinate." Being humiliated like this made him extremely upset. "This time I can definitely beat you." Witnessing this scene, Lin Yu sneered slightly. It seems the relationship between the Shi Ming and Nan Gong clans is not very good. Bei Mo Yu nodded and replied, "That's right. The Shi Ming clan and Dong Huang clan are closer." At this moment, Dong Huang Zhusheng also arrived. He angrily yelled, "Qin Wunian, you trash son-in-law!" "I spared you, yet you dared to plan on injuring me. You're courting death." Everyone was shocked upon hearing this news. His son-in-law married Bei Mo Yu? Bei Mo Wen, confused, walked up and asked, What exactly is going on here?" Bei Mo Yu nervously replied, "That, father. We will explain this matter to you later." Lin Yu walked up to Dong Huang Zhusheng and asked, "You said I planned to seriously injure you. Do you have any proof?" Hearing this, he became even angrier, screaming hysterically, "You even pretended to drop a pill! Who would have known it would explode and seriously harm me?" He countered, "That's not right. You casually touched something I dropped and got injured, and yet you want to blame me?" Being cornered like this made Dong Huang Zhusheng speechless. "You—" Suddenly the referee spoke, cutting off their argument. "All right, stop arguing. I announce that the Grand Pill Dao event has begun. Please enter the forest." Pill King Yu, the referee, soared up and used his power to open a spatial gate. Tag 1. Those people quickly flew away. One by one, they passed through the gate and reached the forest. Seeing this, Bei Mo Yu also left. "We should go too." "All right." The two flew up and entered the gate together. As soon as they got inside, she had already located the item. "I know the location of a few herbs. Let's start from over there." "Good." Nan Gong Tian suddenly waved his hand, calling Bei Mo Yu over. "Wait a moment, Miss Bei Mo." He proposed to her, "Miss Bei Mo, I didn't come here to cause trouble. How about we form an alliance?" Bei Mo Yu was full of suspicion and immediately declined the alliance. "I feel it would be more convenient to act alone." Not giving up, Nan Gong Tian tried to persuade her. Miss Baymo, don't worry. We can split up to act. And only when we encounter an enemy will we gather together. After all, Ximing Qiu Ye and Donghuang Zhisheng have already formed an alliance. Please think about it for a moment. Hearing this, she pondered. Based on the recent situation, most of what Nan Gongtian said was true. Besides, there was nothing bad about it. Then Baymo Yu agreed. All right, let's form an alliance then. Nan Gongtian held out a jade piece and gave it to her. Good, take this. If you encounter an enemy, use this to contact me. I'll do the same. After the handover was completed, he also left. Baymo Yu worriedly asked Lin Yue, Young Master Qin, forming an alliance with the Nangong clan won't cause any problems, right? He reassured her, It's fine. Let's go. Continue with our work. All right. An hour later, they quickly harvested another 10 medicinal herbs. At this moment, the jade piece suddenly glowed. Nan Gongtian and his group have sent a signal. Then let's go check it out. On this side, Donghuang Zhisheng was encountering a swarm of void demons in front of them. This is a rare medicinal herb. He proposed to the other side. From what I can see, there are a total of 3 soul-devouring grasses. We can each take one. But Yanqui disagreed with this. There are 6 of us. Why should we split it evenly with you? Seeing this, Donghuang Zhisheng no longer held back and launched a move. Yanqui, I think you're asking for a beatdown. The guy wasn't weak and directly blocked the attack with his hand. At this moment, Lin Yu also arrived. We're here! Nan Gongtian immediately urged, Miss Baymo, let's go together and get the soul-devouring grass. Baymo Yu agreed without hesitation. All right. She quickly rushed towards the medicinal herb. Lin Yu hurriedly tried to stop her, but it was too late. Don't go there! Grand Supreme Daoist Ren saw the prey fall into the trap and burst out laughing. Baymo Yu, you think you can take advantage of the chaos? You have a good imagination. He quickly unleashed an attack, sending Baymo Yu flying. Her whole body was blown away and slammed hard onto a nearby rock. Seeing this, Lin Yu could only sigh. I told you not to go there. Seeing his plan succeed, Nan Gongtian sneered and discussed with the other side. Ximing Qiu Ye, Nan Gong, the 2 of you, we will now join your alliance. We'll split the soul-devouring grass evenly. How about that? Being tricked like this made Baymo Yu furious. Nan Gongtian, you traitor! Lin Yu walked over and said to her, Baymo Yu, let's go. This is no longer our business. Seeing him about to leave, they shouted loudly, Don't you dare leave. You look down on our Dao sect. Lin Yu arrogantly replied, So what if I look down on you? The man attacked without a word, sending a strike toward him. You're seeking death! Shadow flare! And at the same time, Yanqui also charged forward. But Lin Yu remained calm and dealt with them one by one. Seeing his ability, those people couldn't help but be astonished. How can he be so strong? After finishing up, Lin Yu quickly carried Baymo Yu away. Young Master Qin, don't worry, let's go. Nan Gongtian, having witnessed the scene, admired secretly. This Qin Wu Nian is actually a very calm person. Leaving now is indeed the best choice. Ximing Qiu, he spoke up, reminding everyone to focus on the main task. The 4 of them immediately gathered around the medicinal herb and began to fight over it. Meanwhile, Lin Yu had brought her to a safe place. He carefully carried Baymo Yu inside. Lin Yu asked her to take off her clothes. This startled Baymo Yu. What? He explained softly, I'm helping you heal. Otherwise, in this pill grand meat, you definitely won't be able to win. She accepted, thinking it made sense. All right. He's not wrong. With this injury, I fundamentally can't continue the competition. With her permission, Lin Yu summoned the medicinal herbs. Bear with it a little. He concentrated their essence in one place. Then, Lin Yu forcefully struck her body with his palm. Baymo Yu coughed up blood from the pain. In another area, those guys finally finished dividing the items. Coincidentally, 1 stalk for each person. Finished, they discussed their next plan. We'll still split up and act as before. Right, if we encounter an enemy, we'll contact each other. Having said that, Nan Gongtian also left. Then I'll leave first too, Brother Donghuang. After he left, Donghuang Zhisheng ordered his subordinate. You go look for the remaining 3 types of herbs first. I'll find a place to rest for a bit. All right. He turned his back and walked deep into the forest. Inside that cave, Baymo Yu respectfully said, Thank you. But Lin Yu turned and reminded her, Someone's coming. Someone is here. Let's hide first. The 2 of them quickly hid in a corner. At this moment, Donghuang Zhisheng was suddenly struck into this area. Nan Gongtian, what are you trying to do? The one who struck the blow was none other than Nan Gongtian. Donghuang Zhisheng, are you really not afraid of death? Seriously injured and still daring to act alone? Donghuang Zhisheng clutched his wound and sternly reminded Nan Gongtian, You want to kill me? Aren't you afraid of starting a war between the Donghuang and Nangong clans? Hearing this, Nangong Tian gave a cryptic smile. Who would know that you died by my hand? You and I are allies. There's absolutely no suspicion. He didn't waste any more words, and immediately brought out the Star Devourer to deal with him. Seeing this, Donghuang Jisheng pleaded, I'll give you all the herbs I found. Just spare me. But Nangong Tian didn't care. If I kill you, won't your things also be mine? And so, Donghuang Jisheng took the full force of his attack. His whole body was then burned to ashes by the Star Devourer. All that remained was an alliance ring. A piece of trash like you thinks you're worthy? Having witnessed enough, Lin Yu showed himself, harming an ally. Young Master Nangong truly has great skill. Nangong Tian saw that someone had witnessed him and prepared to strike again. Since the two of you have seen this, then stay here with Donghuang Jisheng. He won't be lonely on the Yellow Springs Road anymore. Once again, he brought out the Star Devourer, intending to engulf him. Die. Witness the Nangong's ultimate technique, Star Devourer. But to Lin Yu, this technique was merely a nuisance, a trivial skill. Seeing him about to strike, Bei Mo Yu then spoke up, trying to stop him. Young Master Qin, don't! But it was too late. Lin Yu also summoned the Star Devourer to contend with it. This is the second time. Have you seen clearly yet? As soon as he saw this technique, Nangong Tian seemed to recognize him. So it was you then. But by then, Lin Yu had already stabbed through him. Nangong Tian screamed in pain, and then he was gone. The matter of the herbs is settled, Bei Mo Yu said worriedly. You killed Nangong Tian! But he didn't seem too bothered. Is there a problem? She sternly reminded him. He's a member of the Nangong family. Only you and I know about this. Do you want to tell others? Hearing this, she immediately raised her hand and swore. Of course not. I swear, even my father will not hear a word about this from me, Lin Yu replied with satisfaction. Very well. Suddenly, something caught his attention. It's the aura of a demon beast. Let's go check it out. They quickly went outside to look. In front of the two of them was a giant demon beast with sharp teeth. What a terrifying demon beast! Its large size allowed it to sweep across the entire forest. Grand Supreme. Ren looked at this demon beast and then turned to ask Elder Ling Bao, is this demon beast really looking for trouble with the people from the four great families? Ling Bao spoke up, revealing information. The senior told me this one is a half-step spirit king. The place we're hiding is the safest spot. As for the others, whoever encounters it is considered unlucky. Suddenly, something caught Grand Supreme Ren's attention. Elder Ling Bao, someone is actively seeking out the demon beast. On this side, Lin Yu bravely stood in front of the demon beast. It's Qin Wu Nian. Has he gone crazy? This demon beast was actually a good thing in his eyes. This is a celestial-grade immortal soul delivered right to my doorstep. How can I pass it up? It moved as fast as lightning, lunging at Lin Yu, intending to swallow him whole. Lin Yu reacted quickly and summoned his spirit beast to block the demon beast. The spirit beast rushed forward and threw a punch, sending the giant creature flying back. It didn't stop there. The spirit beast threw a flurry of punches. The demon beast took all these hits and didn't have a chance to recover. The two guys who witnessed this scene were utterly speechless. This guy is just too strong. Thankfully, he wasn't going all out earlier. In just a moment, the demon beast was defeated by Lin Yu. He waved his hand and absorbed its soul. The quality of this immortal soul is decent. I'll take it. Bei Mo Yu approached to inform Lin Yu. The second phase has begun. We can go out. After a while, everyone who completed the first round had gathered. The referee spoke up, announcing, all right. It seems that the participants for the second phase are just all of you. Qin Tiankong noticed that Nangong Tian was nowhere to be found, and immediately panicked. Did something happen to Tianer? Nangong Jan spoke to reassure him. We'll ask someone else later. Finally, the second round began. Everyone seriously took their places. Bei Mo Yu cultivated and prayed. I must succeed. Lin Yu silently sat and observed her. Bei Mo Yu might succeed. I wonder about the others. He glanced around and remarked quietly, the majority are grade 6 pills, no competitiveness. At this moment, Lin Yu saw a potential contender. Only Taoist Ling Bao might be able to defeat Bei Mo Yu. At this moment, Bei Mo Yu was making progress. A flash of light appeared near her. In the next second, Bei Mo Yu happily shouted, Success! Well done! On the other side, Ling Bao was making even more progress. Thunder and lightning began to appear. The heaven and earth anomaly of an 8th grade pill has appeared. Taoist Ling Bao is indeed formidable. It seems he will be the winner this time. He looked at the item in his hand with satisfaction. The 9-curved spirit origin pill is complete. This time, Dongsheng Dao can finally win once. Ling Bao gently held out the origin pill for everyone to admire. Lin Yu suddenly made a request to Bei Mo Yu, "Give the pill to me." No! He took the origin pill and then crushed it with force. She witnessed this scene and went crazy. "Why did you destroy the pill?" Lin Yu calmly replied, "Refine a new one. But there's not enough time. It's fine." The crowd witnessed this scene and immediately began to mock him. Is that protector planning to refine a pill now? How is that possible? Could he be more skilled than Bei Mo Yu? I think he's just putting on a show, right? Lin Yu began to unleash his skill, summoning the medicinal ingredients. Then he began to absorb them all at once. At that moment, the crowd was stunned and exclaimed, "What is he doing?" Even Bei Mo Yu was surprised by this talent of his. Young Master Qin can actually refine a pill without a cauldron. At that time, they still stubbornly refused to believe Lin Yu. Seriously impressive. I've never seen anyone refine pills like that before. I think it's just a publicity stunt, right? There simply isn't enough time. He ignored their words and focused on refining the pill. Lightning flashes also appeared in the sky at this time. Grand Supreme. Ren saw the unfavorable situation and immediately gave an order to Ling Bao. This heaven and earth anomaly is for at least an 8th grade pill. Junior brother, take action! The two of them rushed forward and simultaneously unleashed an attack on Lin Yue. Bei Mo Yu saw this and shouted loudly, "Shameless!" But he already had a backup plan. He immediately summoned his spirit beast to take the blow. The two guys were left dumbfounded. What? Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck down right at Lin Yu. Finally, the pill refining process had reached its end. The 9-turn Spirits King pill is complete! The referee then announced the results. Time is up! First place goes to the Bei Mo family. Second place is Dongsheng Dao sect, and third place is Ximing family. Ling Bao and Grand Supreme Ren were incredibly frustrated, but could do nothing. What is this person's background after all? Consider him lucky. Lin Yu suddenly teleported in front of them. It was then that he began his revenge. Since you have attacked, you must pay the price. And so Ling Bao and Grand Supreme Ren were both sent to the afterlife by Lin Yu, with just one move. Ximing Shaojie and Ximing Kui witnessed this scene and simply chuckled. He actually killed the elites of the Dongsheng Dao sect. This kid is really interesting. Wu Tian saw Lin Yue's reckless behavior and finally flew into a rage. You little brat are courting death. He sternly asked, "What is the meaning of this?" The crowd then stood up to defend Lin Yue. Your people attacked Grandmaster Qin first. It's nothing more than getting a taste of their own medicine. The juniors' matters should be settled amongst themselves. For a master on the heaven god rankings like you to take action, that's going too far. Seeing that he was at a disadvantage, Wu Tian had no choice but to leave. Very well, all of you, just wait for me. Lin Yu turned to thank them. Qin Wunian thanks the clan leaders. The others responded politely. Young Master Qin, there's no need to be polite. If you don't mind, could you come to my Nangong family and serve as an honorary elder? Young Master Qin is truly an outstanding man. My Shi Ming family is also willing to appoint you as an honorary elder. A Mo Bing saw them vying for him like this and irritably shouted, Hey, Wunian is my son-in-law. Can you guys have some shame? Lin Yu politely declined their offer. Thank you for your kindness, clan leaders. Qin Wunian has no intention of making a change. In the future, regarding elixirs, please, young Master Qin, give us more attention. Rest assured. Bei Mo Bing witnessed this scene and secretly pondered. Seeing young Master Qin's potential like this, these guys are all starting to get restless. It seems I must find a way for you to marry Qin Wunian. At the Pill King Tower, the referee loudly announced, I invite Miss Bei Mo and young Master Qin to enter the Pill King Tower. The two of them did not hesitate and walked inside. Nangongjan and Ximing Kui were full of anticipation for their performance. I wonder how many floors young Master Qin can reach. He probably won't be able to reach the top. No one has reached the 7th floor yet, only the 5th. I feel like young Master Qin and the only Grandmaster will reach the 6th floor. It's still a bit lacking, but Bei Mo Bing thought differently. I have a feeling Qin Wunian will absolutely amaze them. Meanwhile, on the 1st floor of the Pill King Tower, Lin Yu took out a scroll of paper. He spoke. These are all pill formulas I've never seen before. I can't take them. Just record them first. He waved his hand and grabbed those scrolls. Lin Yu brazenly opened them up to read. Bei Mo Yu saw this and asked curiously, Young Master Qin, what are you doing? Memorizing that many pill formulas is too much, isn't it? It's only open for 1 month here. It's fine. 3 days later on the 2nd floor of the Pill King Tower, looking at the pile of scattered cauldrons, she sighed softly. It seems all these cauldrons are useless, but Lin Yu still collected a few. If I can collect them, I'll take a few and see later. Outside, Ximing Shuye, having waited too long, said in disappointment, I thought he was some kind of peerless genius. I never expected him to only reach the second floor after 3 days. KuBI nodded in agreement. That's right. It looks like he won't even reach the 5th floor. It seems we were mistaken. However, Bei Mo Bing had a different thought. Most likely Yu has dragged young Master Qin down. At this moment, Nan Gongjian suddenly discovered something. The 3rd floor is lit up. He reached the 3rd floor so quickly? On the 3rd floor of the Pill King Tower, monsters of countless colors floated everywhere. Why are there so many pill cauldron spirits? And they are very strong. This is bad. But Lin Yu remained calm and took out his treasure. It looks like there's something that can be used. A golden sensor enlarged. It began to exert its effect, sucking up all those pill cauldron spirits. Bei Mo Yu exclaimed in surprise. You already knew back on the previous floor? Lin Yu shrugged and replied, just a random guess. On the 4th floor of the Pill King Tower, a pharmacy spirit appeared and posed a riddle to them. Please answer my 5 questions. Answer 3 correctly, and you can proceed to the next floor. Bei Mo Bing couldn't help but be shocked by the speed of their ascent. No way! They've already reached the 4th floor. Wow! How did it suddenly become so fast? Unbelievable! It seems young Master Qin is even stronger than I thought. The pharmacy spirit began to ask the first question. To refine the 9-turn divine desolate pill, what medicinal ingredients are needed? What is the exact weight of each ingredient? Question 2. The reality spirit fruit is used to refine what pill? What medicinal ingredients are needed? What are its characteristics? You have 1 hour. Bei Mo Bing nervously turned to him. Young Master Qin? But Lin Yu quickly gave the answer. Question 1 requires 3 soul-nourishing grasses, 1 clear heart fruit, and 1 vermilion spirit jade flower. 15 minutes later, the pharmacy spirit looked at him in surprise. He skillfully passed all the riddles. All the answers are correct. Who are you, kid? Lin Yu coldly replied, You don't need to know. Can we go up now? Of course. Outside, the crowd could only gawk in astonishment. The 5th floor is lit up! Qin Wu Nian is absolutely a top-tier pill refining genius. That's right, but I guess he can only reach this floor for now. That's true, he is still too young. But assuming, he certainly can reach the 6th floor someday. On the 5th floor of the Pill King Tower, seeing Lin Yu circulating his energy in front of her, Bei Mo Yu asked doubtfully, Can this waste pill really be revived? That depends on the power of the flame. He gathered the blazing flame in his hand, preparing to revive the object. After accumulating enough, Lin Yu released the heat into the entire space. The space is now covered in the color of fire. Done. We can go to the next floor now. Bei Mo Yu couldn't help but admire the sight. Young Master Qin is truly formidable. On the 7th floor of the Pill King Tower, the Pill Dragon seemed to have noticed their presence. Someone has entered the 6th floor! I absolutely cannot let him go up any further. Outside, as soon as the 6th floor lit up, everyone was in an uproar. Oh my God, am I seeing things? The 6th floor has lit up. You're not mistaken, it's real. This is way too over the top. Could they be reaching the summit? How is that possible? No one has ever reached the summit. On the 6th floor, a huge guard stood blocking the path of the two. It seems the 6th floor requires defeating it. The guard suddenly opened its eyes wide and its mouth gaped open, preparing to annihilate them. Bei Mo Yu cried out in panic, Mid-stage Spirit King Realm! Why is there an opponent from the mid-stage Spirit King Realm? Lin Yu reassured her, It's fine. Just as it lunged forward, Lin Yu summoned Ashura to confront it. The momentum is impressive, but unfortunately it's still not enough. He channeled his internal power and loudly ordered his spiritual creature, Ashura, smash him for me! No sooner had he finished speaking than Ashura launched a barrage of punches at the opponent. The overwhelming power gave it no time to react. Its entire body crumbled into pieces. Once finished, Lin Yu quickly left. Let's go to the 7th floor. Meanwhile, Bei Mo Yu was still dazed. Is that it? It's over? As he walked, he pondered deeply. It seems this Pill King Tower has developed a spirit, so it doesn't want me to go to the 7th floor. I, on the other hand, want to see what's up there. Looking at the tower, which was now lit up to the final floor, the people outside were utterly astonished. Hey, pinch me! I must be hallucinating, holy cow! A reborn Pill King! He reached the summit. Qin Wu Nian's future is promising. He'll definitely become the new Pill King before he's 15. My son-in-law is so formidable. Ximing Kui then turned to vie with Bei Mo Bing for Lin Yu. My daughter is famously beautiful. I think young Master Qin, being the son-in-law of the Ximing family, is more suitable. Bei Mo Bing sneered upon hearing this. Ximing Kui, do you really want to snatch someone away from me? So what? Nan Gongjian noticed something and loudly interrupted them. Look quickly! The area around the Pill King Tower was suddenly engulfed in fire. Everyone was horrified by the sight. Could it be that the inherited pill formula has become enraged? Maybe. He probably used a cheating method to get up there. Let's observe and then decide, right? Let's wait and see. Back on the 7th floor, the pill dragon directly tossed an item down to Lin Yu's location. Take this pill formula and leave here. But this was still not enough to satisfy him. An 8th grade pill formula won't satisfy me. Hand over the Pill King's inheritance. Seeing Lin Yu's arrogant attitude, it immediately burst out in anger. If you're seeking death, then I'll grant it to you. As soon as it finished speaking, the pill dragon lunged at him. But Lin Yue quickly summoned the god of death. He confidently declared to it, "It seems you have developed a spirit. You want to claim this inheritance for yourself. Too bad you won't be able to. Let's see if you can withstand my 50 attacks, or not." A massive surge of energy poured out from him and rushed towards the pill dragon. 50-fold space folding! Suddenly its body split in two, and the inner soul of the pill dragon flowed out. Witnessing this, Lin Yu found it extremely interesting. This pill dragon actually has an immortal soul. He quickly began his cultivation and started absorbing. Perfect, I'll take you as my second immortal soul. Lin Yu poured all his strength into absorbing the immortal soul. Now I only need one final immortal soul. Beimo Yu, witnessing this, could only stare blankly. Young Master Qin's strength is undeniably too terrifying. Looking at the essence, slowly circulating inside his body, Lin Yu knew he had succeeded. The Pill King's inheritance has finally arrived. He stood there, gazing at him with admiration. Indeed, my talent in the path of pills is still far inferior. In just a few short minutes, Lin Yu's cultivation process was complete. Inheritance complete. Beimo Yu congratulated him. Young Master Qin, congratulations, let's go. After a while, the sky brightened. Lin Yu and Beimo Yu had exited. He suddenly spoke. Yuer, huh? Lin Yu pointed towards the light and asked her, Do you see the light on the tower there? She squinted but didn't see anything. No, I don't see anything. Hearing this, he understood. It seems only I can see the white light. It's probably pointing to the location of the Buddhist venerable. Looking at the location, I have to pass through 5 regions. Then I must train my physical body and raise my power a bit. The 5 regions won't be easy to deal with. At this moment, Nangongjan and the others came to celebrate with them. Congratulations, young Master Qin. The barrier has opened. The other people, seeing the net set up by Shiming Kui, couldn't help but be irritated. These old foxes are too cunning. They won't even give us a chance to approach, young Master Qin. The 4 great families are really dominant. Disperse, everyone. It's useless to stay here. Nangongjan stepped forward and made an offer to him. Mr. Qin, if you would come to my Nangong family, we could venerate you as a grand elder. Seeing this, the others also rushed to recruit Lin Yue. Mr. Qin, the Donghuang family can provide you with resources to help you quickly become a Pill King. The Shiming family will also use all its power to help you ascend the great Tao early. Besides, my daughter is way better than Beimo Yu. He just smiled faintly and politely declined them all. I am now the master of the Pill King Tower, so I will not join any family. Lin Yu stretched out his hand and commanded the Pill King Tower to glow brightly. After witnessing this, those people continued to fight over him fiercely. The master of the Pill King Tower can truly rank equally with the 4 great families. My son-in-law is indeed 8th grade. Shiming Kui's daughter, huh? She's no worse than yours. Are you the only one with a daughter or something? The daughter of my Donghuang family is just as good. Seeing their eagerness, Lin Yue didn't hesitate to seize the opportunity. I have inherited the Pill King Tower and the Pill King Temple. Next, I am very interested in the pill business in the primordial continent. Great! Before he could finish speaking, they offered lucrative benefits. Young Master Qin, in terms of the pill business, our 4 great families have plenty of resources at hand. Young Master Qin, if you are interested, we are willing to cooperate with you to manage the pill business in the primordial continent. Brother Nangong is absolutely right. We will definitely give our full support. Lin Yue was extremely satisfied with this. He spoke up. I have my own plans for this matter. Telling you was just to confirm one thing. Do you want to cooperate with me or not? They replied without hesitation. Of course we do. Upon receiving that answer, Lin Yue smiled and commanded them to leave. Very good. Then I will return to the Beimo family first. When I need you, I will contact you myself. At the Beimo family, Lin Yue took out the immortal soul he had just absorbed and gave it to his subordinate. Go and refine it. As for the immortal souls of the others, I will figure something out next. The person received this, overjoyed, and replied, A heaven-grade immortal soul. This is too good. With that said, he took out other items he had absorbed. This is the token of the Pill King Tower. Take it with you to subjugate the powers that were previously affiliated with the Pill King Tower. I need many people who can refine pills. Qin Yi quickly took it and carried out the order. Understood. Beimo Yu also arrived as called. Young Master Qin, you sent for me? Seeing this, Lin Yue spoke up with a request. Give me a place for the pill business. I can let the Beimo family have priority in using the Pill King Tower and the Pill King Temple. Hearing such a benefit stunned her. Really? Can we use it many times? Of course, everything I say is final. Please choose a location at your leisure. He spoke up and pointed out the place he wanted. I've made up my mind. In the region of Sangyu, it is right in the middle of the 4 great families. Beimo Yu immediately agreed to this request. No problem, I will have everyone there move out. Hearing this, Lin Yu confidently handed the matter over to her. The matter of constructing Pill King City is entrusted to your 4 great families. I need to build a city that can accommodate tens of thousands of people. Beimo Yu was curious and asked, in such a short time, can you gather that many? That is not something you need to worry about. In short, just build it. You will not lack benefits. Understood? Lin Yu looked up at the sky and said with anticipation, people of the heavenly curtain universe. Before long, you will be able to see the sun again. In another area outside Pill King City, he raised his spear and summoned everyone. Everyone please come out. Innumerable figures poured out from the tip of the spear. Yang Kai and everyone else happily greeted him. Boss! You finally remembered us. Lin Yu smiled and greeted them. Long time no see, everyone. Welcome to Pill King City, our new nation. The others, witnessing the vast scene before them, could only express their awe. This is the primordial continent? So this is what a higher-level continent is like. It is indeed rich with spiritual energy. The women couldn't hold back and clustered around Lin Yue. Sectmaster, I missed you too, me too. The rest of the people kept praising him. The leader is seriously powerful. How did he find so many people so quickly? I can't believe he has so many women. After chatting for a while, Lin Yu spoke seriously and announced to everyone, I want to tell everyone something. From now on, our Didiao sect will change its name to Tianming sect. Everyone please cultivate diligently here and improve your cultivation. I will bring the best resources to everyone. Everyone immediately obeyed. All matters of Pill King City will follow Qinji's arrangements. When you go out to train, just show the exclusive token of Pill King City. No one will dare to provoke you, understand? Long live the sect master. Meanwhile, in another location, a subordinate came in to report to Beimo Bing. Patriarch, a countless number of people, suddenly appeared in Pill King City. Hearing this, he couldn't help but panic. What? How many is a countless number of people? At least 1 million. That number made Beimo Bing extremely curious. How can this be? Let's go and take a look. With that said, at Pill King City, the patriarchs gathered and headed towards this place. But they were all stopped by Qinji. Gentlemen, what business do you have? At my Pill King City? Beimo Bing respectfully replied, we are the patriarchs of the 4 great families, to visit your alliance, Master Qin. Hearing this, she allowed them in. Follow us. Seeing her beauty, he couldn't help but worry about his daughter. Young Master Qin has such a gorgeous woman by his side. What about Yue? Inside the Alliance Master's residence, Lin Yu was casually sitting and listening to a report. Alliance Master, according to the statistics, there are 500 Pill Masters from the Pill King Tower who have joined our Tianming Alliance. There are 4 8th grade Pill Masters, 32 7th grade Pill Masters, and 146 6th grade Pill Masters. There are 672 5th grade ones. He asked in doubt. The entire Pill King Tower came, and there isn't even a single 9th grade Pill Master? Shen Yunran nodded and replied, yes, the status of a 9th grade Pill Master, no matter where they are, is privileged, and they won't easily join our Tianming Alliance. Seeing this, Lin Yu proposed the expected solution, then inform everyone below that tomorrow night we will teach the way of pills. All Pill Masters outside the Tianming Alliance are not allowed to participate. Understood. Just then, Qinji came in to report to him. Alliance Master, the 4 patriarchs are requesting an audience. Then Yue immediately ordered them to go out. All right, the rest of you may leave first. Seeing the patriarchs, he directly asked, what business do the patriarchs have with me? Sensing Lin Yu's unusual aura, they couldn't help but be reserved. Young Master Qin's pride has gotten bigger. Having become the successor of the Pill King, his aura is indeed different from before. One of the patriarchs suddenly stood up and expressed his admiration to him. We heard that Mr. Qin founded the Tianming Alliance, so we came to expand our horizons a bit. I didn't expect that Mr. Qin's pill mastery level is not only profound, but his management methods are also amazing. My admiration for Mr. Qin is like the rushing waters of a great river, ceaseless. The other 3 heard this long speech and couldn't help but feel resigned. When did this guy become such a suck-up? Lin Yu found this person unfamiliar and asked, "The Spirit King realm has 3 minor stages. Human King, Origin King, or Emperor King. What level are you?" The man politely replied, "I am at the early stage of the Spirit King realm. Peak Human King. Which one are you asking about?" This answer pleased him greatly. He immediately granted a reward. "Very good. I can refine for you Heaven Spirit Vast Moon Pill. If you need it, bring the ingredients here." The others were astonished upon hearing this. Heaven Spirit Vast Moon Pill. They were utterly gobsmacked by Lin Yu's talent. Young Master Qin can actually refine a 9th grade pill that helps the Spirit King realm master break through on the primordial continent. No one has ever been able to refine this before. Young Master Qin is indeed an unparalleled pill-refining prodigy. The patriarch spoke cautiously to Lin Yu. "It's just that I don't know the medicinal ingredients required for the Heaven Spirit Vast Moon Pill. I don't know." Hearing this, he casually tossed the formula to him. "Here." Receiving the formula, the patriarch was overjoyed. "Thank you, Grandmaster Qin. This flattery was totally worth it." Seeing this, the others also gathered to butter up Lin Yu. Grandmaster Qin is truly worthy of being the successor of the Pill King. It is truly a blessing for the primordial continent to have a genius like the Grandmaster appear. It truly is a fortune. Grandmaster Qin, being able to refine a 9th grade pill at such a young age, your future prospects are boundless. I believe it won't be long before you can break through to the level of the Pill King. Having Grandmaster Qin here is a blessing for the primordial continent. With that, he also rewarded them. "If there's nothing else, you may leave, gentlemen. Starting from the next day, every 15 days, I will refine 15 bottles of pills for you all, except for the Bei Mo family. Each family gets 2 bottles. I will only refine 2 bottles of each type of pill. The Bei Mo family has the right to choose first." Bei Mo Bing was extremely excited upon hearing this. "I understand. Thank you, young Master Qin." With that, they left. Everyone turned to fawn over him. "Brother Bei Mo, what kind of pill are you planning to request? We can also choose something else." "That's right. The Shi Ming family desperately needs pills. Please consider us, Brother Bei Mo." "Brother Bei Mo, at that time, could you sell the pills to me?" "That depends on our family's needs." Bei Mo Bing felt extremely pleased at this moment. He finally got to shine for once. In Pill King City, inside the Pill Hall, everyone had gathered. The people below kept doubting Lin Yu's abilities. "You say, what exactly is Grandmaster Qin's skill level? There are 8th grade pill masters here. Can he actually teach anything?" "He probably can. He is the successor of the Pill King." "Successor is true, but he's still young." Pill King City is right. He stepped forward, interrupting their conversation. "I won't waste any more words. Let's begin refining the pills." In Lin Yu's hand, an energy source spun non-stop. After only about an hour, a shining vortex appeared in the sky above. Everyone was astonished by this sight. A heaven and earth phenomenon. Is this some kind of defying the heavens 9th grade pill being born? It seems even stronger than a 9th grade one. It's coming from the Pill Hall. Could it be Grandmaster Qin? I regret not joining the Tianming Alliance a little now. The patriarchs were also surprised by this ability. A pill above 9th grade has appeared. Wu Tian still couldn't believe what was before his eyes. Is this a pill above 9th grade? How is that possible? Ancestor Nangong couldn't help but be curious about the identity of the person who did it. Who is it? Who refined a pill above 9th grade? On this side, the final product finally appeared. Lin Yu presented it for everyone to see. Have you all seen it clearly? The crowd was once again in an uproar. A 9th grade pill? Probably not. I was fortunate enough to see a 9th grade pill being produced once, but it wasn't as ostentatious as this. Could it be the pill above 9th grade? One person bravely stepped forward and asked Lin Yue, "Grandmaster Qin, what exactly is this pill you have refined?" He smiled and introduced it to the crowd. This pill is called the Supreme Spirit King Pill. Upon hearing this, they were all speechless in awe of his talent. The Supreme Spirit King Pill? A single pill can create a Spirit King realm expert. That is simply mind-blowing. Having gained this knowledge, Baiju was immensely grateful. Thank you, Alliance Master. The crowd was still marveling at the pill. Grandmaster Lin, have you broken through to above 9th grade? Amazing, it's hard to believe. Ignoring the words of praise, Lin Yu quickly turned his back and walked inside. That's right, everyone, the teaching session has ended. Shibing then stepped forward to see them off. You may all leave now. They lingered for a moment, curiously asking more questions. Miss Xia Bing, I'd like to ask something. Will Grandmaster Qin teach again in the future? That's right. If he does, you must inform us. No kidding, no kidding. Hearing this, she knew they had fallen for the trap and followed his instructions. There will still be teaching sessions. The specific time will be announced to everyone. However, for every session, except for members of the Tianming Alliance, no one else is allowed to participate. Those guys were thrilled to hear this. That's great! He will still teach in the future! That is simply too good. Thank goodness we joined the Tianming Alliance in the beginning. Grandmaster Qin is truly a good person. He is sacrificing his own time to teach us. As soon as they stepped outside, others immediately inquired, Brother, could you share the content of Grandmaster Qin's lecture just now? Who refined the pill just now? Well, you know how to join the Tianming Alliance or not? They began rushing toward Xiabing to sign up. Miss Xiabing, we want to join the Tianming Alliance. That's right, please accept us. I'm an 8th grade pill master. I'm a 9th grade one. She immediately gave them a requirement. The Tianming Alliance does indeed need to continue recruiting pill masters. However, unlike before, to join now, you must submit double the pills within the first 6 months. They accepted without hesitation. Double? I'm joining. I'm joining too. Me too. Hearing this, Xiabing was extremely satisfied. Those who wish to join the Tianming Alliance, please remain here for now. In 1 hour, you may enter the pill hall to register. On the second day, she respectfully gave Lin Yu the statistics. Alliance Master, according to the pill hall's statistics, a total of 7,000 new Grandmasters have been added. 9th grade Grandmasters and 8th grade ones from the Pill King faction have all joined the Tianming Alliance now. Hearing this, he was extremely satisfied. Very good, if that's the case. The pill production chain of the primordial continent can be considered initially established. You may step down now. Then you may step down first. After Xiabing left, he focused on another matter. It's time to think a little about the third immortal soul orb. The third one now, Bai Shaoli's pill dragon. The third immortal soul orb should preferably be related to spiritual power. Baijiu rushed in a panic to inform Lin Yu. Alliance Master, I need to return to the demon region for a trip. A very powerful demonic beast has appeared in the demon region. Even the master of the demon region was injured by it. Hearing this, he asked curiously, That's interesting. But if even the demon region master is no match for it, what about you? He awkwardly replied, I'm definitely not good enough. But the demon region I'm in charge of was also attacked. So I must return to take charge of the situation. Tell me the situation regarding the demonic beast. Baijiu quickly provided information to Lin Yu. That demonic beast suddenly appeared in the demon region. Its attacks are incredibly strange. It can make people's 7 orifices bleed and die inexplicably. The demon region master fought it, and both sides were injured. That demonic beast hasn't appeared again for 2 days. Seeing how serious the situation was, he decided to take action. 7 orifices bleeding. It sounds like a spiritual attack. I will go to the demon region with you. They quickly set off. A few hours later, Lin Yu's ship was halfway there. Before arriving, he turned to ask about the general situation. Tell me about the situation of the demon region, Baijiu reported. The size of the demon region is equivalent to the area of 2 major clans on the primordial continent. The ruler of the demon region is the demon queen, whose real name is Ning Jingai. Her strength is at the late spirit king realm. After hearing this, Lin Yu felt puzzled. If she is an expert of this caliber, how could she be injured by a demonic beast that suddenly appeared? He also felt a bit suspicious upon hearing this. Therefore, we suspect that demonic beast is likely one of the divine demon ranking's demonic beasts. Beimoyu couldn't help but feel worried saying this. If it truly is an expert on the divine demon rankings, I'm afraid there will be trouble. Lin Yu calmly replied, Whether it is or not, we will know soon. Finally, they arrived at the location. What happened? Why is there not even the breath of a living person? The 3 of them saw that the situation was bad and rushed down to investigate. In front of them were countless scattered corpses. Hateful beast! Lin Yu shifted his gaze to the other side and ordered, Let's go check the other city. That is also my territory. They quickly entered the city. As soon as they entered, countless people stood up to greet Baijiu. Greetings, Lord. He raised his voice and introduced them. Stand up. This is the Pill King's successor. Hearing this, they immediately greeted him respectfully. Greetings, Pill King's successor. He didn't say much, and immediately got back to business. Dispense with the formalities. Who can tell me a bit about the recent situation? One person stepped forward and recounted the events. Reporting, Lord, a large demonic beast appeared in the demon region. In our territory alone, 14 cities have been attacked. Hearing this, Baijiu waved his hand for them to step back. All right, I understand. You may step down for now. Report immediately if there are any new developments. Having said that, he turned to ask Lin Yu, Alliance Master, what should we do now? He spoke up and offered a solution. Contact the other lords. Find out where the most recent attack occurred. Understood. Baizhou quickly went to carry out the order. 5 days later, he rushed in to inform Lin Yue. Alliance Master, an hour ago, a territory was attacked. But there's something even more bizarre. The Demon Queen is missing. Hearing the news, he was taken aback. Missing? Baizhou was equally bewildered. That's right, no one can contact her. Despite that, Lin Yu still focused on the main issue. It is indeed very strange. But for today's plan, we should still go find that demonic beast first and then deal with the rest. Yes, after a while, his ship set off once more. Qishan saw them and spoke up. Han Baizhou, are these two your subordinates? Baizhou shook his head upon hearing this. No. Qishan, long time no see. Let me introduce them. He spoke up and introduced him to the man. This is Grandmaster Qin. A while ago, he just obtained the Pill King's inheritance. Hearing this, Qishan immediately apologized for his blindness. I sincerely apologize, Grandmaster Qin. It's fine. Wu Yu suddenly stepped out and spoke with contempt towards him. Grandmaster Qin what? He has no cultivation at all, so what prestige is he showing off? How about when we find the demonic beast later? We leave it to you to handle? Hearing this, Baizhou reminded him. Wu Yu, don't be disrespectful to Grandmaster Qin. Wu Yu still displayed a scornful attitude. He is not worthy of respect. Among people of the same generation, only Lin Yu, the number one on the self-relying ranking, is the one I admire. Seeing that he didn't know the truth, Baizhou was helpless. I really want to see the moment. You realize those two people are the same person. Liu Yan was also present at this time. He interrupted the argument. That's enough. Wu Yu, I know you are a stan for Lin Yi, but what does that have to do with Grandmaster Qin? Let's get to business. Has anyone found the whereabouts of the demonic beast? Hearing no answer, he gave them a request. Then let's rest first and continue searching tomorrow. Wu Yu questioned Liu Yan sternly. Liu Yan, what's the use of mobilizing everyone so rashly and organizing them? We can't even contact the Demon Queen. So what if we find the demonic beast? The man explained, it's precisely because we can't contact the Demon Queen that we must gather and put in our best effort. Otherwise, everyone will sooner or later die at the hands of the demonic beast. All right, rest first. At Lin Yu's residence, he immediately sensed that something was wrong. Lin Yu immediately ordered the two people to go outside and check. Understood. Outside, everyone had gathered to look. He stepped forward and asked, what happened? Grandmaster Qin, see for yourself. Lin Yu was startled when he saw the scene in front of him. A man was lying sprawled on the ground. Liu Yan spoke up to announce, everyone, the signal just now was emitted by me. It seems the demonic beast is nearby. Wu Yu also agreed. No, the people on my side also noticed the same thing. Hearing this, the crowd became panicked. What should we do next? Should everyone go back to their own homes? What if we encounter the demonic beast on the way back? Liu Yan spoke up and offered a suggestion. In this moment of crisis, I feel that everyone should still gather together. Don't scatter. We will hide in this house until dawn. Once it's safe, we'll act. What do you all think? They immediately agreed. That's good too. Then let's observe the situation and then decide. Baizhou turned to ask for his opinion. Alliance Master, what should we do now? Just wait and see. After a while, 4 hours later, the complete lack of light made the people extremely afraid. What kind of situation is this? Why are we always in the darkness? That's right, the sky hasn't changed at all. Could it be that we're trapped here? Everyone has to die for the darkness to disappear. One man couldn't take it anymore and wanted to rush outside. We can't keep going like this. I want to go out and see. A few others also agreed with him. I'm going too. The three of them desperately rushed into the darkness. The flames they carried as soon as they entered the deep forest suddenly extinguished. The remaining people were terrified. The fire was suddenly put out. It seems something has happened. The silence means the demonic beast must have done it. Are we really going to die here? Baizhou worriedly said, Alliance Master. But Lin Yu quickly reassured him. Don't worry, this is a profound formation. I've already found the key point. After understanding everything, he decided to step outside. Wait for me to return. Seeing him enter the formation, the crowd was once again in an uproar. Grandmaster Qin actually went out like that. Isn't he being too reckless? That's right, it's too risky. Baizhou saw that they were overly worried and just gently sneered, Grandmaster Qin has never acted recklessly. Just wait. Someone still doubted. How could it just be him? Outside the veil of darkness, Lin Yu walked and challenged the demonic beast. Will you come out yourself or should I go in? The next second, the space suddenly trembled. I didn't expect you to be like this. The ancient profound bird couldn't help but be surprised when he saw him recognize it. Who are you? How can you break my illusion? Lin Yu proudly replied, because I'm stronger than you. He wasted no more words and directly summoned his spirit beast. 30-fold spatial temporal butterfly, come out! Now die! Sensing this abundant power, the ancient profound bird was astonished. How did you suddenly become so strong, Lin Yue? Lin Yue, looking at the deep blue flame burning in his hand, said contentedly, my cultivation can finally be complete. Witnessing that scene, it had no choice but to surrender. Spare me! I am the ancient profound bird, ranked 19th on the demon god list. I possess a lot of treasures. As long as you spare me, I can give them all to you. No, I'm willing to sign a contract with you and submit to your command. Although the offer was very good, Lin Yu flatly refused. The offer is tempting. Unfortunately, what I need is an immortal soul. With that said, his flame rushed forward and swallowed the ancient profound bird. The next second, its immortal soul was seized by Lin Yue. He looked at the immortal soul in his hand and said contentedly, this place is not suitable for a breakthrough. I'll wait to find a suitable location to break through to the Spirit King realm. After defeating the ancient profound bird, the veil of darkness gradually lifted. Everyone was overjoyed when they saw the light. It's dawn! We're safe! What exactly happened? Did the demonic beast die? Perhaps the demon queen has arrived. Baijiu, with his sharp eyes, discovered something. Look over there, it's Grandmaster Qin! He has killed the demonic beast! He stood proudly beside the corpse of the ancient profound bird and announced, all right, it's safe now. They immediately bowed and offered their gratitude to Lin Yue. We are indebted to Grandmaster Qin for saving our lives. Grandmaster Qin, if you ever need any help in the future, I will definitely give it my all. Wu Yun now looked at him differently. Grandmaster Qin, I apologize, I was blind before. He didn't take offense. There's no need to be polite. What are your plans next? Liu Yan immediately spoke up and suggested, the Demon Queen's whereabouts are still unknown. Why don't we all go together to the Demon Domain main hall and check it out? Hearing this, everyone agreed. Yes, I support it, let's go. We'll go too. Since that's the case, let's all set off together. Baijiu turned to ask Lin Yue, what about us? He pondered for a moment and made his decision. This matter is a bit odd. We'll go over there and check it out too. In another location, the group of people looked at the tower engulfed in flames and were stunned. The Demon Domain main hall is truly magnificent, but only he discovered the anomaly. The order here is neat. It doesn't look like an accident happened. Zhu Huang stepped into the hall to meet the Domain Lord, Zhu Huang. He quickly gave an order to his subordinates. Arrest all of them for me! The soldiers obeyed and quickly surrounded Lin Yue's group. Zhu Huang, what is the meaning of this? Zhu Huang, with a calm face, announced, this is the Demon Queen's will. Anyone who dares to disobey will become an enemy of the Demon Domain. Take them away quickly! Lin Yue's group was surrounded by them and led inside the hall. The Demon Queen was calmly waiting for them to enter. Someone reported, Demon Queen, the person you were looking for has been brought here. Well done, but I only told you to capture Baijiu. Why did you bring so many people? Zhu Huang listened and respectfully explained, these people were with Baijiu. I assumed they were all Baijiu's accomplices. As for the other two, I saw they had an unusual relationship with Baijiu. They might be useful to you. After hearing this, the Demon Queen questioned Baijiu. The young master of the Beimo family is your friend. Baijiu, what have you been up to recently? Baijiu listened and respectfully replied, reporting to the Demon Queen. I was just wandering around the primordial continent for a while. Suddenly, the Demon Queen unleashed her attack. She struck straight down at Baijiu, forcing him to kneel. The Demon Queen seemed not to believe Baijiu's words and threatened him, tell the truth. Otherwise, I will throw your friend here into the demonic beast forest. Baijiu endured the pain and pondered inwardly. With Beimo Yu's status, the Demon Queen wouldn't dare touch her. As for young Master Lin, even if he were thrown into the demonic beast forest, he'd probably be fine. When he refused to reveal anything, the Demon Queen got angry and gathered energy, preparing to strike him. Stubborn, are we? Then this queen will grant your wish. The Demon Queen's energy gathered, creating a large, swirling vortex. That sucked Lin Yu in. Seeing that scene, Baijiu cried out, no, Lin Yue! When he was taken to a barren mountain, he secretly rejoiced. He was just wondering where to find a suitable place to break through, and then he was thrown here. He quickly rushed forward, already having a plan in mind. He would use the resources of this place to break through to the Spirit King realm. Just like that, Lin Yu, using his strength, ventured deep into the forest. He found a suitable place to begin his cultivation. A massive source of power enveloped the entire house. The Demon Queen, unable to extract information from Baijiu, threatened him. It seems you have no intention of speaking up. Then you shall taste the 1,000-year cold poison. Then try the taste of 1,000-year frost toxin. Is that it? She struck Baijiu directly, making him scream in pain. The Demon Queen controlled her power to force Baiju. Tell me Lin Yu's whereabouts. Otherwise, you will wish you were dead. Even though he was severely injured, Baiju refused to tell. I don't know anything. Why does the Demon Queen want to know Lin Yu's whereabouts? The Demon Queen was now furious and gave an order to those below. Except for Bei Mo Yu. Everyone else get out! I, on the other hand, want to see how long he can endure. Everyone was chased out, and they couldn't help but complain on the way. How could the Demon Queen's personality change so much? She wasn't like this before. That's right. Grandmaster Qin is being innocently implicated. That's not the Demon Queen's style. No matter what, Baiju is still a domain lord, and he's suffering innocently. It's truly pitiful. Liu Yan and the others were startled when they saw something appear in front of them. Look, what is that in the demonic beast forest? In the demonic beast forest, a massive golden pillar of light appeared. Lin Yu in the forest had released many divine beasts, but a special seal appeared above his head. Just a little more. White smoke appeared immediately after. Inside the hall, the Demon Queen was still torturing Baiju, making him cry out in agony. Despite being tortured nearly to death, he still wouldn't utter a single word. I have nothing to say. When Baiju refused to reveal anything, the Demon Queen gave an order to those below. Guards, take him to the demon execution platform. Summon everyone. I want this traitor to die in front of many people. Lin Yu, in the forest, had successfully finished his cultivation. Is this the feeling of the Spirit King realm? He put on his mask again and prepared to leave. It's time to go. As soon as he finished speaking, Lin Yu leaped up high. Liu Yan arrived to inform Grandmaster Qin about Baiju. You finally come out! Baiju is in danger. He's been taken to the demon execution platform. His life is in danger at any moment. Upon hearing the news, Lin Yu quickly flew towards Baiju's location. Thank you, I know. Baiju, don't die. Baiju was now chained on the demon execution platform. Lin Yu quickly arrived in front of Baiju. Baiju, battered and weak, called out, Alliance Leader! Lin Yu quickly used his inner energy and advised him not to speak right away. The iron ring on Baiju's hand was opened. The iron ring on his leg was also removed. Lin Yu then used his skill to heal Baiju. You've suffered a lot. Space-time reversal. Baiju worried about him and advised, Alliance Leader, she's coming, run away quickly. Immediately, the Demon Queen appeared in front of the two and yelled, It's you! Lin Yu calmly turned around and questioned her. What do you want to gain from Baiju? The Demon Queen gathered her energy and mocked him. You broke through to the Spirit King realm, yet you didn't run away quickly and came back to save him. How incredibly foolish. She quickly launched her attack towards Lin Yu and declared, There's a world of difference between Spirit King realms. I'll show you. The true power of the Spirit King realm. The Demon Queen's attack was easily blocked by Lin Yu with just one hand. Seeing this, she was horrified and exclaimed, How can this be? Even a peak Spirit King realm cultivator shouldn't be able to easily block my divine power like that. A 7-colored energy source appeared around Lin Yu. The Demon Queen felt worried at this moment. What is this? It vanished. Is this an illusion? While she was confused, Lin Yu appeared behind her. He launched a strike directly at the Demon Queen's head, making her scream in pain. Seeing this, the Demon Queen's soldiers shouted, Protect the Demon Queen! Charge! Gulp. That guy is buying time for the Demon Queen. Lin Yu calmly flicked his hand. A burst of energy immediately flew out. His attack scattered the Demon Queen's subordinates. He then used his ability to pull the Demon Queen closer. Lin Yu grabbed her neck and declared, You're not going anywhere. The Demon Queen was frightened at this moment and immediately pleaded, Whatever it is, let's talk about it slowly. I can let you take Baiju and even the woman from the Beimo family. But Lin Yu ignored her conditions and quickly denied it. There is nothing more to negotiate. After Baiju had recovered, he explained to him, Alliance Leader, the Demon Queen is probably being coerced, which is why she wanted to get news of Lin Yu from me. She herself has no vested interest against us. Good. If that's the case, I'll spare your life. Lin Yu finally let go of the Demon Queen and demanded that she order your people to retreat completely and tell me the truth. Everyone stand down. The Demon Queen now revealed the truth behind it all. It was the 6 medicine god king. He said that if I found Lin Yu's whereabouts, he would reward me with elixirs to help me break through. If I couldn't find him, then... Lin Yu pretended to be puzzled upon hearing this. Didn't the 6 medicine god king summon Lin Yu to the heavenly domain already? The Demon Queen also informed Lin Yu that things might not be as simple as that. The specific reason the god king did not tell me. How can the thoughts of a superior be so easy to guess? If I could help it, I wouldn't want to cooperate in doing evil. Even so, you still harmed us. This matter cannot be simply overlooked. Take refuge with us. and all past grievances will be wiped clean. Hearing this, the Demon Queen questioned him. Who are you? Lin Yue did not hide it and stated his identity. I am the alliance leader of the Tianmeng. The Demon Queen, upon hearing that name, was startled and couldn't help but exclaim, You are Qin Wunyan, the new alliance leader of the Tianmeng. Lin Yue generated a multicolored flame, wanting an answer from the Demon Queen. A Spirit King realm who obtained the Pill King's inheritance, plus this 10-colored flame. Do you understand what this means? When the Demon Queen saw that flame, she immediately knelt down to pay her respects to Lin Yue. The demon domain will obey the Tianmeng. Very good. Lin Yue wanted to learn from her the current situation here. Tell me the situation of the demon domain. Strength and breakthrough resource reserves. A Spirit King realm cultivator could join the demon domain? We can begin the search for the Great Sun Infinite Buddha Lord now. The Queen quickly reported the situation here to him. The demon domain has 1 Spirit King realm cultivator. Myself, I also have 2 demon beasts, my heaven-swallowing wolf and moon-devouring eagle. There are over 600 celestial immortals. The resources are probably comparable to one of the 4 great families. Hearing the current situation, Lin Yue praised, Very good. Have your people contact the Tianmeng. They will properly arrange all the organizational work. Besides that, do you know the location of the Great Sun Infinite Buddha Lord? Hearing that name, the Demon Queen remembered the Buddha Lord. I actually know his location. She then recounted her previous encounter to Lin Yue. I once accidentally entered a secret realm. Inside, I sensed the aura of a Spirit King realm cultivator. In the entire primordial continent, the only one who could reach this realm is the Buddha Lord. Lin Yue immediately asked about the Buddha Lord's location. Which direction is the secret realm? It's right over there. He looked in the direction. The Demon Queen pointed and thought to himself, Sure enough, it's the same direction as the Pill King Pagoda's indication. However, the Pill King Pagoda's direction was too vague. Perhaps following the Spirit King realm information will be a better use of effort. After a moment of reflection, Lin Yue ordered the Demon Queen to make some preparations, and then take him to the secret realm she mentioned. Understood. They spent 5 days traveling to that place. A large flying ship appeared in the sky. The Demon Queen looked at the map and explained to Lin Yue, We are currently still in the Dongshengdao region. Although it's a bit dangerous, this route is fast. Otherwise, it would be a very long detour. All right, everyone, keep a low profile. Don't leave the ship to avoid any trouble. Suddenly, many flying ships passed in front of Lin Yue. During the auction in Dao City, all flying ships are not allowed to leave. They will be allowed through 5 days later. Hearing that announcement, the Demon Queen wondered, What should we do now? Should we just force our way through? No need. Aotian the Great and I just happen to have some lingering issues. Let's go and take a look. The flying ship continued to move inside. Dao City is the center of the Dongshengdao region. They are sealing off the area to hold an auction. Perhaps some powerful treasure has appeared. Put on your masks. There's no need to cause unnecessary trouble. Lin Yue's group began to enter the city. Lin Yue silently listened to the local people discussing. I heard that. Aotian the Great himself will be coming this time. I really hope I can meet the Great Emperor. You want to become the Great Emperor's disciple? Stop dreaming! Aotian the Great really is coming! A bit interesting. Suddenly, Yang Luo approached to strike up a conversation with Lin Yue's group. You all look very unfamiliar. He confidently stood in front of everyone and introduced himself. My name is Yang Luo, a resident of Dao City. I see you are probably visiting for the first time. How about I take you guys on a little tour? Such a cheap trick. I can tell right away he has no good intentions. Does he think we're pushovers? Lin Yue eventually agreed to go with Yang Luo. Good, let's go. Young master, are you sure? Yang Luo turned around, having a scheme in mind. Then come with us. I wonder what this guy is up to. But in my territory, am I really scared of him? Yang Luo, with a sinister smile, led Lin Yue somewhere. Having arrived, Lin Yue didn't want to beat around the bush with him, and spoke directly. What do you want to do here? Let's get straight to the point. Yang Luo then flashed a wicked smile. What are we going to do? Of course, we're going to mug you, kill the men, and capture the women. Immediately, his 2 lackeys charged out. Seeing this, Lin Yue remained calm as he faced them. But suddenly one of them rolled, his eyes in fear. The 2 men instantly collapsed at Lin Yue's feet. When Yang Luo saw the situation, he couldn't help but be shocked. This? Lin Yue glanced at him and said, Tell me, do you have someone backing you up? I hope it's a big fish. Yang Luo's face turned pale as he announced his identity. A big fish? I'm afraid you can't handle it. I am the son of the Dao City Lord. The Demon Queen heard this and explained. The Dao City Lord is at the initial Spirit King realm. Not strong. The Dongsheng Dao region only has a few Spirit King realm cultivators. Only Hao Tian the Great and the Dao City Lord. Upon hearing this, Lin Yue immediately ordered Yang Luo, "Call your father over here." "What did you say?" Seeing that he didn't obey the command, he threatened, "Call your father over here. Otherwise, you will die." Yang Luo pulled out a talisman and threatened Lin Yu back. "Since you want to die, then I will grant your wish." Immediately, the talisman in his hand burst into flames. Before facing the enemy, Lin Yu instructed the Demon Queen, "Later, if the opponent has a lot of people, help me protect the two of them well." "Understood." Just then, a fierce-looking man appeared and shouted loudly, "Low air!" He angrily strode towards Lin Yu and roared, "Release my son. What do you want? I can compensate you." When Lin Yu saw City Lord Yang arrive, he immediately released Yang Luo. "All right." Yang Luo ran to his father and snitched on Lin Yue. "Father, they bullied me for no reason. You must take my side." "Shut up! You think I don't know what kind of virtue you have?" City Lord Yang, after seeing Lin Yue release his son, thanked him. "Thank you, young master, for releasing him. We shall meet again." But before he could leave, Lin Yue questioned him. "Are you not going to talk about the compensation? You captured my son. The fact that I'm not punishing you is already showing extraordinary mercy. Don't be greedy and push your luck." Lin Yu smiled meaningfully upon hearing this. "Then your son will have to suffer now." Suddenly, Yang Luo clutched his chest and screamed in pain. City Lord Yang saw his son collapse and immediately supported him. "Luo Air, it hurts too much. Father, what's wrong with me?" Lin Yue used Yang Luo to threaten City Lord Yang. "City Lord Yang, this time, can we discuss the compensation now?" City Lord Yang, in a panic, begged him, "What do you want? I will have someone bring it to you. As long as you let my son recover, anything is fine. I want your life." City Lord Yang heard this and couldn't help but ponder. Although he couldn't figure out what kind of technique this was, he didn't believe that in the entire Dongsheng Dao region no one could resolve it. Lin Yue didn't get the answer he wanted and struck Yang Luo's heart directly. You, I'm not negotiating with you!" City Lord Yang, seeing his son like this, was furious. "You!" Lin Yu curled his lips into a smile and declared, "You're not convinced, are you? Then I'll make you willingly submit." Suddenly, the surroundings of City Lord Yang became pitch black. "What's happening? Was I teleported?" "No, this is an illusion." He touched the back of his head, feeling confused. "Why does it hurt a little?" Suddenly there was blood on City Lord Yang's hand, causing him to open his eyes wide in shock. Is this real or fake after all? City Lord Yang's hands trembled with fear. He sighed. "The illusion is truly formidable. Have you thought it over now?" He quickly bowed his head and submitted to Lin Yue. "This humble one's life now belongs to the young master. Please do as you wish." "Very good." "Eat this." City Lord Yang obeyed Lin Yu and put the pill into his mouth. Lin Yue began to cast a spell on him. "This is the blood sacrifice heart refining pill. Only someone in the Spirit King realm needs to consume it for it to take effect. I need you to help me. Get Hao Tian the Great to take this pill as well." When City Lord Yang heard this news, he was startled and explained, "Lord Hao Tian, this is likely very difficult. As far as I know, Lord Hao Tian is at least at the peak of the Spirit King realm. He might have already entered that realm." Just then, a golden light enveloped Lin Yue's body. He spoke up. "Whether it's difficult or not is not for you to worry about. I've already concealed the surroundings. Tell me about the auction first." The city lord obeyed the command and immediately revealed information about the upcoming auction. Yes, this auction is held once every 5 years. Its main purpose is to collect 10 treasures for Hao Tian the Great. Many people bring treasures here. Hao Tian the Great will purchase whichever one catches his eye. Lin Yu wanted confirmation from City Lord Yang. "I heard that Hao Tian the Great himself will be visiting this time?" "Correct. He's coming because he wants to upgrade the scale of the auction." Lin Yu created a red flame and placed it in his hand, declaring, "Then I will also place an item for auction there." Lin Yu absorbed rare herbs and plants into his palm. He created a large pill and introduced it. "This is the Luminous Glaze God Nurturing Pill. Place it as an auction item." City Lord Yang saw the pill and explained, "A 9th grade pill that enhances the power of one's divine sense. But, young Master Lin, the auction's investigation is very strict." "Don't worry, no one can investigate this. Go on." While City Lord Yang turned to leave, Yu asked curiously, "Young Master Lin, are you planning to teach Hao Tian the Great a lesson?" "Not just that. You will know when the time comes." And the day of the auction arrived. 3 days later at the auction, Lin Yu sat calmly on the chair thinking to himself, "The realm of Hao Tian the Great has indeed surpassed the Spirit King realm. The Luminous Glaze God Nurturing Pill is about to be auctioned off. I hope he ends up bidding for it." Wu Tian appeared. He instructed his subordinate. I have just advanced in realm. The luminous glaze god nurturing pill must be acquired. Yes. A young woman stood on the stage and began the auction of the spirit pill. The final auction item for today is the 9th grade pill, the luminous glaze god nurturing pill. This is a precious pill that has been lost for a long time. The starting price is 2 billion mystery pearls. Everyone below quickly raised their bids to acquire the pill. 3 billion, 4 billion, 6 billion. Wu Tian's subordinate raised his hand and bid 10 billion. Everyone present heard that number and were stunned. 10 billion! The great emperor is truly generous. If the great emperor needs it, we shouldn't compete anymore. That's right. After acquiring the pill, Wu Tian and his subordinate left. Let's go. Seeing this, Lin Yue rejoiced internally. He really fell into the trap. Next, based on the divine sense imprint on the luminous glaze, God-nurturing pill, he would be able to find his resting place. Time to pull a prank on him. The sun began to set. Lin Yue jumped onto a rooftop, thinking to himself, he's hiding in a prosperous area. I didn't expect Hao Tian the Great to be so cautious. Even within his own Dao region, he was secretly mocking Wu Tian in his heart. Too bad. Your opponent is the successor of the Pill King. Holding the pill in his hand, Wu Tian commanded his subordinate, help me guard the Dharma. Understood. He quickly put the pill into his mouth, rejoicing internally. The luminous glaze god nurturing pill. I didn't expect to obtain such a precious item at this auction. After swallowing the pill, Wu Tian realized, no, this is wrong. This pill only looks like the luminous glaze god nurturing pill on the surface. Who is so bold as to dare to trick me? At that moment, Lin Yue opened the door and walked inside to confront him. Hao Tian the Great, how does the pill taste? When Wu Tian saw him appear, he guessed, so it was you! No wonder the luminous glaze god nurturing pill appeared. You must have obtained it from the Pill King Tower. Right? Attack! Immediately, Wu Tian's subordinate jumped up behind Lin Yue. He turned around and launched an attack, defeating him. Seeing Lin Yue's ability, Wu Tian was astonished. You eliminated a Spirit King realm expert with one blow. How are you so strong? Lin Yue confronted him directly and declared, Hao Tian, it's time to settle the score for the Pill King convention grievances. Brat! Don't think that just because you can deal with a Spirit King realm expert, you can stand up to this emperor. This emperor has already broken through to the emperor realm. At that moment, Lin Yue leaped up and launched his attack. 100-fold space-time overlap. 5 elements Dao seal palm. Wu Tian did not back down and set up a formation to resist him. But his formation was immediately shattered by the large palm. Wu Tian was flattened on the ground, still wondering, how can he be so strong? Very quickly, Wu Tian sprang up from the ground. He angrily charged forward, wanting to attack Lin Yue again. Die! Lin Yue remained calm. He used his scythe to slash apart Wu Tian's formation. Not only that, he was kind enough to advise him. Hao Tian? I advise you not to move. It's better for you. At that moment, Wu Tian's heart was tightly bound by something, causing him great pain. What did you do to this emperor? Lin Yue clenched Wu Tian's drops of blood in his hand, explaining, it's nothing. I merely placed an additional restriction on you, giving me control over your life and death. Wu Tian was beaten until bruised and battered, coughing up blood. He questioned Lin Yue with a trembling body. You won. What do you want? A wise decision. First, hand over everything you know about Liu Yao the God King, and let me have it. Wu Tian heard this and recounted what he knew. My relationship with the Liu Yao the God King is not deep. I am in the primeval continent, and he is in the celestial domain, so we basically have no contact. Some time ago, he contacted me and told me to find Lin Yue, the top contender in the Battle of the Deathly Abyss, and promised me benefits. Wu Tian also revealed a few more details. Young Master Lin, this is all I know. Liu Yao the God King is too strong. At least one major realm above me. I dared not disobey him. I understand. You must submit resources to the Celestial Alliance every month. I won't kill you. Wu Tian held the paper in his hand, overjoyed. Really? That's all it takes? Lin Yue ignored him. He turned his back and walked away, thinking, enough said. Doing this is enough. The Demon Empress and her group were waiting for Lin Yue outside. They discussed among themselves, young Master Lin has been gone for so long. I hope nothing happened to him. Don't worry, nothing will happen to him. While the Demon Empress was distracted, Lin Yue appeared behind her. But the opponent is Hao Tian the Great. Don't worry, Hao Tian has been controlled by me. In order to survive, he will certainly hand over resources to the Celestial Alliance regularly. We can continue our journey. Seeing him appear, the Demon Empress also breathed a sigh of relief. It seems things are fine. Hao Tian didn't break through. Lin Yue heard this and immediately denied it. No, he did break through, but I used a little trick. Let's go first, we'll talk on the way. Lin Yu's group's flying boat continued its journey. Along the way, the Demon Empress told him about this place. This is the Western domain. 90% of the people here worship the Sumeru sect. Although it looks like the Buddhist sect, in reality they kill people, commit arson, and commit all sorts of evil. We should quickly steer clear of anyone, to avoid trouble. Suddenly, a flying boat appeared, behind Lin Yu's boat. After seeing the boat, the Demon Empress warned, "Spatial displacement technique. It looks like trouble is seeking us out again. If you dare to cause trouble, don't blame me for being heartless." Suddenly, people from the Sumeru sect appeared on the boat, commanding Lin Yu. "The Sumeru sect is conducting an inspection. Everyone come out for a check." Seeing the situation, the Demon Empress respectfully explained, "We are just passing through, please." The people from the Sumeru sect paid no attention and waved their hands, giving an order. "This girl is quite pretty. Follow this old man." Lin Yu stepped forward and used his body to protect the Demon Empress. Scram! The Sumeru sect inspector saw him and questioned, "You've got some guts. Do you know who this old man is?" "This old man is the holy son of the Sumeru sect. Kneel down, pretty lady, and beg for forgiveness. I will spare you, find death." Immediately, Lin Yu summoned his death god and declared, "You want to die? Then I'll settle this with you all." Declaring you want to die, then I will settle the score with you all. The holy son of the Sumeru sect tore open his robe and shouted, "I have a seal left by my master on me. Kill me, old man, and he will surely come here to avenge me." Despite this, Lin Yu still didn't spare him. He reached out his hand and sighed. Very well. Immediately, a huge hand pressed down on the holy son. The holy son screamed in agony. The two followers were instantly terrified upon seeing this. They exclaimed, "Lord Daishitian is coming," yet he still dared to kill the holy son. He truly doesn't know his place. At that moment, a vortex appeared in the sky. Daishitian stepped out of the space and questioned, "Who dares to kill the holy son of the Sumeru sect? We are the masters of the Western domain." Daishitian! The two followers immediately pointed at Lin Yu and reported to him, "Lord Daishitian, it is him! Please avenge the holy son." "Kill him, Lord!" When Daishitian saw Lin Yue, he scoffed. An unknown nobody actually dares to come to the Western domain and show off? He summoned his magic and advanced, preparing to attack Lin Yue. But when Daishitian struck his palm, Lin Yue was nowhere to be seen. When he saw Lin Yue vanish, he was inwardly surprised. So fast! At that very moment, Lin Yu appeared right behind Daishitian. Lin Yu threw a punch straight at Daishitian's face. The punch sent him flying off the boat. The two followers were astonished when they saw this. Lord Daishitian was knocked away with a single blow. Who exactly is he? What terrifying fighting power? Daishitian was not angered by the hit. Instead, he felt excited. Finally, I can have a satisfying fight. He immediately jumped up from below. Daishitian angrily unleashed his power. He shouted loudly, unleashing his skill. Dark Buddha's manifestation. Daishitian intended to attack Lin Yue. "Take one of my punches!" His punch shot straight towards Lin Yu's face. But Lin Yu stopped the punch with just one hand. This power is not bad. Daishitian was surprised by Lin Yu's strength. He questioned, "How can this be?" In his shock, he was struck and sent flying far away by Lin Yu again. Lin Yu seized the moment to flick out a pill. The pill immediately flew toward Daishitian, and he accidentally swallowed Lin Yu's pill. Seeing his action, Daishitian wondered, "What did you make me eat?" Lin Yu used his power to transmit into him. "Now your life is in my hands. What do you want to do?" Lin Yu gave Daishitian a piece of paper and instructed, "If you regularly contribute to the Celestial Alliance every month, you can survive." Daishitian took the paper and announced furiously, "I will become stronger. Next time we meet, I will definitely defeat you." Lin Yu smiled slightly and replied, "I'll be waiting." The flying boat then continued to speed away. The Demon Empress beside him informed Lin Yu, "The secret realm is getting closer. Do you know where that is?" The Demon Empress looked at the location in front of her and revealed, "That is the Black Mist secret realm. I didn't expect it to manifest here. Does it have anything special?" The Demon Empress immediately recounted the past to him. The Black Mist secret realm is a legendary secret realm in the primordial continent. Every time it appears, it causes a huge commotion. Because according to the rules of the secret realm, there are no treasures, but it can directly increase a person's power. Lin Yue understood the Demon Empress's thoughts after listening. "You're interested, aren't you? I've always wanted to enter this secret realm. Last time, my strength wasn't enough. This time, I must go in. However, judging by the size of the Black Mist, we can visit the Buddhist Venerable first, and then enter the secret realm. Visiting the Buddhist Venerable first is more important. Let's go." With that, the two jumped down. The Demon Empress and Lin Yu descended to investigate. Strange. It's very different from when I was here before. It wasn't like this before. It was just a golden land. Seeing the scene before her, she felt a little doubtful. Did we take a wrong turn? No, this is the place. Follow me. And so Lin Yu led the Demon Empress further inside. Soon the two arrived, in front of a temple. The Demon Empress was certain when she saw the temple. A temple! No mistake! The Buddhist Venerable is here! Lin Yu opened the door and began to walk inside. Come in, Demon Empress. The Demon Empress was blocked by an invisible wall outside the door. Young Master Qin, I am blocked by a transparent wall. It seems others cannot enter here. Young Master, please be careful. Lin Yu then proceeded inside alone. He went directly to meet the Buddhist Venerable. The Buddhist Venerable had probably guessed that Lin Yu would come, so he spoke. You finally arrived. Great Sun, boundless Buddhist Venerable. Lin Yu, with doubt, questioned the Buddhist Venerable. Who exactly am I? The Buddhist Venerable's eyes suddenly lit up. That light enveloped Lin Yu's body, making him secretly think, so strong. What realm is he in to be so terrifying? After investigating, the Buddhist Venerable discovered Lin Yu's identity. Very well. Based on the promise of that year, now that you have found me, I will tell you everything. You are the younger brother of Liu Yi Shenwang, the youngest son of the old God King. The reason you have no memories is because they have been sealed. He then recounted the events of the past. That year, the old God King felt that breaking through to a new realm was a huge risk. He then wrote a will. If I fail the breakthrough, the position will be passed to you. This led Liu Yi Shenwang to harbor murderous intent, and that scene was witnessed by Lin Yu. You were originally the only one who could stop Liu Yi Shenwang. It's a shame that the you of that time was weak and timid, not daring to act against your elder brother. At that time, the old God King brought Lin Yu to see the Buddhist Venerable. After being schemed against, the old God King did not die immediately, but took you and left the celestial domain. He brought the God King's token and entrusted it to you. He found me and entrusted you to me. Although he has astonishing natural talent, he does not have the mindset to be an emperor. I will use the God King's token to send him into a cycle of reincarnation for 100,000 years to forge an emperor's heart. After finishing his story, the Buddhist Venerable affirmed, what you experienced afterward, only you yourself know. But when I see you now, I understand. You already possess the emperor's heart. Despite having the emperor's heart, Lin Yu was still worried. However, relying only on the emperor's heart, I'm afraid that in a short time, I still won't be able to fight Liu Yi Shenwang. The Buddhist Venerable agreed with his concern. Exactly. That's why the old God King had another contingency plan. That is the God King's inheritance, but there are conditions. He spoke without reservation and revealed the conditions to Lin Yu. There are 3 conditions. They are to make the Phoenix of Heaven, Tianfeng, the Sea God, Haishan, and the Water Qilin, Shui Qilin, the top 3 of the Demon God ranking, serve you. If you were the previous you, it would certainly be easy. As for the current situation, it depends on your ability. Furthermore, the Phoenix of Heaven is currently imprisoned in the celestial domain. This is also a big problem. The Buddhist Venerable suddenly used a magical technique to conjure something. He gave the old God King's token to Lin Yu and instructed, this is the examination token. When a demon beast submits to you, it will automatically light up. After receiving the token, Lin Yu quickly took his leave. Then I'll be going now. Emperor's heart. Will he win this time? The Demon Empress outside wanted news from Lin Yu. Did you meet the Buddhist Venerable? What did he tell you? If you want to know. And so he told the Demon Empress everything. The basic situation is as follows. Lin Yu quickly discussed his next steps with the Demon Empress. Therefore, next, we will go to the secret realm you mentioned first, and then go look for the Water Qilin of the primordial continent. That's great! The secret realm is about to open. Let's head over there. Outside the Black Mist secret realm, a large number of flying ships have already appeared. Seeing so many flying ships, Beimo Yu remarked, I didn't expect so many people to come. This is a secret realm that can directly boost cultivation strength. Of course, countless people would want to enter. Lin Yu looked ahead and asked, why are all the people from the 4 great families here only from the side branches? Because this Black Mist secret realm is also called the Life and Death secret realm. After entering, the cultivation level will be suppressed to a similar degree. Moreover, there might be deadly conflict. Therefore, the direct descendants who have abundant resources usually won't come here. Hearing this, Lin Yu felt a rush of excitement. Life and death struggle, huh? That's kinda dope. Suddenly, a large vortex appeared in the sky. Seeing the vortex, the Demon Empress revealed, that vortex is the entrance. It will open in a couple of hours. Anyone from Heaven Immortal to Spirit King Realm can go in. Let's go over there and check it out. Let's see if any masters have arrived. The flying ships quickly rushed inside. After observing, the Demon Empress concluded, as expected, the four great families,